The guy on the phone for a second date update today got hot and sweaty with the girl he wants us to call before they even went out.
What?
Did they have a good workout together? Or?
Yes, they did, actually.
Hey.
Philip met Holly at a spin class. Philip, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Is that what your thing, going to spin classes and hitting on girls?
No, man. That was actually my first one.
Okay.
Okay, I would say that's a pretty effective strategy because any spin class I've gone to is like 98% female.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I gathered from that experience. It was suggested to me from a friend.
All right. So you went to spin class and you ended up, how do you even do that? I see guys hit on girls at the gym all the time, and I don't know how I'd approach a girl at the gym, because it's you both.
It was like a circumstantial thing. Like, I just said, wow, that was a tough class. She responded, and the window was open.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that's good. Then just a normal conversation. Because in my mind, you're in there at spin class. She's like in front of you, bent over, and you're like, "Hey, I noticed you.
Come here often. Hey.
Nice yoga pants you got on."
No, like I said, the window was open, and it was like something like, I guess, in her tone of her voice, really, that said to me that it was cool.
Okay.
So tell us what you did on your date then.
Well, I don't go to gyms, and I actually do P90X. I asked her if she'd ever heard of P90X. She said yes.
No. You did not ask her to your house to do this on DVD, did you?
I know. It's just like, in retrospect, it sounds really
such a meathead date.
Yo, I'll make
I
some
love it,
protein
though.
shakes.
Yeah.
It'll be awesome, girl.
So you invited her back to your place to do some P90X.
Yeah, it was a circumstantial thing. I was in the moment. I think she was too. And
That same day, did you go like right after spin class to do P90X? Or
2 a days?
No, no way. I could barely move my legs after that spin class. But I asked her to come by like a couple days later if she wanted to, and she was really excited about it.
Okay. How was the workout?
P90X is like full body. Like, it was intense. Like, we were both in it, and she had that same kind of like fire in her eyes. She was really going for it, and it made me like step up my game. Now,
Philip, did you ask her to do anything else? Perhaps go to dinner or make her dinner? Was there food involved?
Well, I bought some groceries, and I thought that we would eat. But no, I didn't like formally invite her to a dinner.
Because to me, it feels like less of a date vibe and more of a bro, let's go hang out vibe.
Well, it was a really intense 45-minute workout, and then afterwards, my adrenaline was pumping. I know hers was, and one thing led to another, and we just like started making out.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really unexpected. I think on both parts.
I feel like Philip would high five you two, the two guys in the studio right now if he could.
For sure.
Was it weird? I mean, so everything sounds like it went well. Why do you think she's not calling you back?
I honestly cannot figure it out, man. I mean, we both kind of took a step back. We didn't go all the way. We just kind of both took a step back, and we're like, okay, this is intense. This is great, but maybe it's a little too fast. And I just assumed that we would be hanging out or going out on like a formal like dinner date or something.
Right.
Have not heard from her.
How many times have you tried to call her?
I've called her twice.
How many times have you tried to drop by her spin class?
I went to another class.
And was she there?
No, she wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
Bummer. At least you got a good workout.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, we'll play.
I wasn't as motivated. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, he's like, screw this. I'm not doing this spin thing anymore. That's dumb. That hurt. All right, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Cool. Thanks, guys.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Lydia.
Yeah.
If you were in a spin class and I came up to you after and I was like, hey, you look real nice there with your spin moves. You want to go back to my house and maybe do some P90X sometime? It's way more intense. Would you be into that idea, or would you think it was weird?
I would think it's weird, but then again, I have dated somebody from my gym before, so I can't be too judgy.
Philip is on the phone with us right now. He wants us to call a girl named Holly, who he met in a spin class, invited her back to his house to do some P90X, and she took him up on the offer. And then they made out after, but she's not calling him back. And you can't think of any reason why, Philip.
I honestly cannot.
Okay.
I will say in your defense, if she was weirded out by you asking her out at the gym, she could have said no. She didn't have to come over to your house. Like, obviously she liked you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And she made out with you, which is weird.
Yeah.
I mean, not weird that she made out with you. I don't know you like that. I'm sure there's plenty of women who would like to make out with you. I'm just saying it's weird that she would make out with you and then not call you back.
Exactly.
It's not weird for life.
Yeah, basically. All right. Well, we're going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Hello?
Hi, is this Holly?
Yeah?
Holly from spin class?
I take a spin class.
Yeah, what's up? How are you?
Who's this?
Oh, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
I'm on the radio right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm calling you because you recently went out with someone who wants to get a hold of you, but you haven't been calling him back. His name is Philip, and you met him in your spin class.
Oh, God.
And you guys did P90X together.
He told you about that.
Yes, he did.
Great.
So he emailed us because you haven't been responding to any of his phone calls or text messages, and he wants to know why.
You know what? He's a really nice guy. Just, I didn't get a good vibe.
Do you normally make out with everybody you don't get a good vibe from? Because he said that you guys kissed.
Well, it was, you know what? I'll just tell you. So he told you we did the P90X thing?
Yeah.
During the whole workout, he just kept yelling about the intensity, and grunting and stuff. And you grunt when you work out.
And is that what turned you off? Just the noises he was making?
No, it's, when you work out, like, your adrenaline kind of races and stuff, and you're kind of turned on. I don't know. I mean, at least I was a little. So I was like, well, I'll make out with him.
Oh, that's what happens?
Yeah, I had no idea.
And he was just really bad at kissing. He was really bad. He was, like, kissing the corner of my mouth, sort of, and he just kind of hung out there for a while. And then he was kissing my forehead.
Oh.
And like whispering, like, intense, like the same kind of stuff. The same kind of stuff when we were working out. He kept saying it, like, intensity, like, intense. Oh.
He whispered intense to you.
Yeah, while he's making out with my forehead. He's just really bad.
Hey,
Oh, God.
Philip?
Hey.
Holly, Philip is on the phone with us.
Oh, my God.
And just heard you explain his
Oh, my God.
maneuvers.
Look, first of all, I work a lot, and I'm not around a lot of women. And
That's not an excuse.
Yeah.
I know it's not. You're right, guys.
No. Are you around a lot of men? Is it acceptable around men?
Yeah. I've never had a guy come up to me, kiss my forehead, and go, "This is so intense."
Look, I think, I probably said it like once or twice, but I was like,
More than that. Come on, you more than that.
I'm sorry. I honestly was like caught up in the moment, Holly. I wasn't thinking, and I was really exhausted physically from the workout.
Were you trying to be sexy?
Yeah. I was fired up. I was in the moment.
Okay.
It was not sexy. It was just a really strange date for me. It was kind of hard to get over.
I don't know why it was strange to you afterwards.
You started making out with my forehead. That's what's weird.
True. Good point.
I was making out with you. I wasn't making out with just your forehead. And
Seemed like you were.
Were you just very focused on the forehead?
when people make out, they do all sorts of things. I was kissing you all over. I wasn't just making out with your head.
I think regardless, Philip, even if you were kissing her all over, Holly feels like you were just focused on her forehead, and that weirded her out.
Well,
Yeah.
she should be flattered. She's got a nice forehead.
Are you maintaining this was just, a one-time thing?
100%. Looking back on it now, I realize like the makeout happened like right after the workout, and we were both sweating, and it was really, really intense. And I don't know, maybe I would just need time after something like that to make out. Does that make sense?
Telly has not been around a lot.
Yeah, you definitely don't date very much, do you?
No, I don't, guys. Is that a weird thing to say? I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe I'm old-fashioned. I feel like I am.
Holly, would you go out with Philip again? We will pay for a second date.
I don't think so. I think you guys should pay for him to go on a new date. I don't think I'm the right girl for him.
No?
But he's so, you guys, he's so nice. He's so cute. Someone is going to really be into him.
But not me.
Holly, okay, look, we'll go to dinner. Just dinner, and we won't make out after we work out.
Yeah, I can't really. But thank you.
That sounds like a health hazard.
Yeah,
Don't make out after you work out.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
If there's one thing that people should have learned by now from listening to Second Date Updates, it's to not try too hard on a first date.
I thought it was going to be, it's okay to be single.
That too. But no, we hear about a lot of people who are like, I wanted to be creative and do something really memorable, like the Macklemore date where he took her to do all things based off of Macklemore songs. Didn't turn out well. The grocery store date where the guy took a girl to the grocery store and like they went on a tour of different grocery stores buying all of their meals there. Didn't get a second date. Well, Brian is on the phone right now. He planned a strange date, sort of like those.
Oh, no, Brian.
And guess what? Brian's not getting a call back. Strange how that would work. Brian, how are you?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good. I read your email about your date, and I just have to ask, why? Why not just do like a regular thing?
This is the kind of girl that has gone on, I'm sure, a lot of dates, and I just wanted to be original and be kind of creative and see if I could think outside of the box a little bit and take her on a date that was different.
You did that. It's really awkward, the story that he tells in his email. Before we get into that, how did you meet her?
We met through a mutual friend.
Okay.
Then we decided to meet up. So it was kind of a blind date, really, although I had seen pictures of her, and, she's beautiful.
So why did you think you had to impress so much? Because usually when a friend sets you up, I mean, you've already gotten glowing accolades from that friend, right?
I mean, she put all these ideas in my head, like she dated professional athletes, and, she's highly sought after and things like that, and I just thought I would take it that extra mile.
Well, you felt like you had to step your game up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like just an ordinary date wouldn't really single me out of the probably huge group of guys that wanted to go out with her. So,
Right. So why don't you tell everybody what you did for your date?
So we meet at Pike Place, and the main idea of my date was to blindfold her.
Oh,
And
always bad.
take her on the bus. And wherever she wanted to stop, she would just pull the cord, and we would just get off, and whatever was there is something that we would do.
Okay,
No,
so
public
let's just recap.
transportation
Let's just recap this real quick. You met her in public, then you blindfolded her, threw her on a bus, and said, "Pull the cord, and we're gonna get off somewhere and do something."
No.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Did it go as planned? Like, did she go along with it all right? Because I feel like most girls.
Yeah, she was totally game, and she was open to the new idea.
What did she say when you pulled out a blindfold?
I think the first thing she might have said was, "What is that for?"
So you explained it to her, and she was cool with it. What did you guys do? I mean,
Well, this is what happened. We got on the bus, and she pulled the cord shortly after we got on, and we ended up near a Chipotle, actually.
okay.
So and we were hungry, so we went and had Chipotle, and it was good. She seemed to enjoy it.
Did you take the blindfold off, or did you leave it on the whole time?
No.
And feed her?
When we got off the bus, yeah, like her blindfold would come off, yeah.
Okay.
Was the bus driver about ready to turn you in?
Oh, there's so much other
weird. If you see a blindfolded woman on a bus, it's cause for alarm.
Yeah, no, actually, it's very common on
No,
the
there's
bus.
so
They're
much other weird
Yeah, there's way more things they could call the police for on a bus. So you ate at Chipotle, and how many stops on the bus did you make? I mean, did you guys do a bunch of cool things? Because it seems like it'd be just weird.
The next time she pulled the cord, we were pretty close to Safeco Field, so, we got off, and we just hit up a couple of bars and had a couple of drinks, and it was fun. We were enjoying ourselves.
It does. I mean, you're starting to sell me on the idea. It doesn't sound like it's going too bad for you at this point?
I mean, we were making jokes. She was smiling. I thought it was going pretty well at that point.
It's definitely creative.
Yeah.
You know, it shows that you went to the effort to think of something interesting to do rather than just take her to dinner. So what's the problem? Why don't you think she's calling you back?
Well, it was kind of strange and weird because the last time she pulled the cord, we were on the freeway headed to the airport.
Do you know about the bus system? Did you know what buses you were getting on? Because like if I went to take public transportation, I don't do that, because I like to drive everywhere and it's poor. But no, I don't take public transportation. If I was going to try to take the buses, I would get lost. Do you know about buses?
I guess I got a little lost. Yeah.
Okay, so you ended up by the airport.
Yeah, we had to take a different bus and head back to civilization, I guess.
Why was it awkward, though? I mean, did you guys just run out of things to talk about?
Yeah,
or?
I mean, towards the end, we didn't really have much to talk about, and she had been, at that point, blindfolded for, a couple of hours. And so, like I said, there really wasn't an ending to it. So.
All right, so if there wasn't an ending, then how did things end with you two?
On the way back from the airport, I asked her if everything was cool, and she said, no, it was really creative, it was really fun. So, she seemed pretty okay at that point.
Was she still blindfolded?
No, not
okay.
at that point.
Taking the blindfold off at that point. So, how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
I mean, a couple of times. I tried calling her a couple of times, and I got her on the phone once, and she said that she was really busy and that she would call me back, and I have not heard from her, actually.
And that's it. That's all you've heard.
That's all I've heard.
Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Brian is on the phone with us. He wants us to do a second date update for him. Pay very close attention, because I'm going to explain what his date was again, in case you missed the first part of the second date update. He went out with a girl who he was already intimidated by because I guess she's dated athletes and things like that, and he's just a normal dude. So he wanted to really impress her, thought of something outside of the box. So he thought he would meet her downtown, blindfold her, put her on a bus, and let her pull the switch on the bus, like the little thing to let them know to stop. Every time she would stop, they'd get off and do something in that area. They got to go to Chipotle and then walk around by Safeco Field and then ended up by the airport because he screwed up. So he thinks that she's probably not calling him back because the date was a little bit too, I'm going to say too creative for you there, Brian, instead of just saying too weird. Okay?
I thought that I would get some extra points for being creative, but I think that it might have gone a little bit overboard, and that's why I'm not getting any kind of response, I think.
I think so. Your heart was in the right place.
Yeah, at least it shows effort, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Girls that go out with me, probably pretty upset because I put no effort into anything that I do.
You show up. That's good.
Maybe show up. Maybe.
Did she ever protest, like say, hey, maybe we can cut it with the blindfold thing? Because you said she had it on for 2 hours.
It wasn't on her the whole time. I mean, we did take it on and off,
right?
Intermittently, but yeah.
Still, you blindfolded a girl on her first date. It's still kind of weird there, Brian.
I mean, you say it's weird, I say it's creative.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial the phone number, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Alexa there?
This is Alexa.
Hello, Alexa. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. What's new?
I'm sorry. Where did you say you're calling from?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show.
Okay.
I'm calling you because one of our listeners recently went out on a date with you and sent us an email and wanted us to call you.
Okay.
His name is Brian. Do you remember going out with a guy named Brian? He blindfolded you, took you on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Brian emailed us because he wanted us to get a hold of you because you're not calling him back.
Okay.
We're calling because we want to know why you won't call Brian back.
I mean, I would have thought it was weird as soon as he pulled the blindfold out, and I would have been done from there. But it sounded like you were game.
I was trying to be polite because I meet this guy, and 20 seconds later he puts a blindfold over me and tries to tell me Oh, it's a blind date. Get it?
Oh, he's a good jokester too. Okay.
He didn't tell us that part when we talked to him. He left out the blind date part.
I like it.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't get it.
Okay, so the whole thing was just weird for you. Like, he didn't do anything strange on the date other than the date itself.
No, he did some strange things on the date.
Really?
More awkward.
Yeah, I don't want to embarrass him. He was a nice guy. I don't want to be.
Yeah, but Alexa, he wants to know. He emailed us and asked us to call you. Whatever you say about him, we're going to obviously report back to him and tell him what you said, but he wants to know. He's willing. We talked to him a little while ago, and he's willing to hear whatever you have to say.
Well, okay, so first off, we're on this bus, and other people on the bus kept asking me if I was okay.
I knew it.
Yeah, because you're blindfolded. That's understandable.
Right.
You look like a kidnapped victim.
Right. Clearly people were worried for my safety because it was really strange and odd, and he didn't feel the need to, explain. So I'm sitting there with a blindfold on saying, no, I'm okay. It's okay. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Yeah.
It makes him look even more guilty, like he's abducted you. Yeah. No, I'm fine. I promise. Please, don't tell the authorities. Don't tell the authorities, no matter what, okay? I love my family.
And, the first part wasn't bad. We got off and we had our Chipotle, and we get back on. And the second time we got back on, I don't know, I had this blindfold on and I couldn't see him, but I could kind of feel that he was really close to me.
Oh, that's weird.
And then it felt like he leaned in and smelled me.
No, stop it.
Oh.
Did you
Are
hear
you
someone
sure?
sniff or something?
Are you sure that he really leaned in and smelled you, or just felt like he leaned in and smelled you?
No, he can't not have done that because it was very lingering. It wasn't like oh, he just shifted in his seat and sniffed. It was I could feel that he was right next to me and breathing in and out several times.
And she's
creepy.
probably right because when one sense is
Wait a
disabled,
minute.
your
Yeah.
other ones become hypersensitive.
Exactly. So she's hearing him sniffing in her ear. That is super creepy, Alexa. Even if it didn't happen that way, still to think that happened, I can understand why you wouldn't want to go out with him again.
And you're sure it's not some homeless guy that was sitting behind you or something?
There's no way it was somebody else on the bus. It was him. I could, it was him.
Alexa, I hate to do this to you. But it's at this point that I'd like to tell you that Brian is actually on the phone and can't wait to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am. Brian, say hi to Alexa.
I was sitting right next to you. I was sitting really close to you. I wasn't intentionally sniffing your hair.
No, you were smelling me. It was weird. I'm sitting on a bus with a blindfold, and everybody on the bus is nervous, thinking that I am a kidnapped victim. And you say nothing to explain yourself or what's happening, and it was really strange and awkward and weird, and it was not fun at all.
I wasn't expecting people on the bus to interact with us, and I just didn't think about what I possibly have to say to people about that. But, come on, aside from that, there were some good times. We laughed, we cracked jokes. We even went to Chipotle.
Oh, yeah.
That's the highlight. There it is.
Yeah, this is really cute and all that you felt the need to try and get a hold of me by calling a radio station, but we're not going to go on another date.
Oh, Alexa, I was just going to ask if you'd like to go out with Brian again.
Don't jump the gun.
No, let's just skip all that. It's not going to happen.
Alexa, the reason that he tried this weird date, he knows it's strange now, is because he thinks that you're out of his league, and he was trying to impress you, trying to show you that he could put some effort into it. Can you give him a little credit there?
No.
Can you at least give him some constructive criticism or something somewhat positive to end on here?
Don't be weird. Don't tell girls. Be normal and do normal date stuff.
I was thinking more hey, you're really handsome. You should,
sure,
play that
you're
up more.
Cute, nice guy, and if you weren't a total weirdo, probably you'd go out.
I'm not a weirdo, all right? I just tried to come up with a creative date for you to like me and to make a good first impression. You got to give me some points for that. At least you can remember this date. I'm
It's true.
I'm sad that I'm never going to forget this date. I wish I could forget this.
So there's no chance you'll go out with Brian again, huh, Alexa?
There's no chance. I've said it like 4 times now.
All right. Fine, I'll quit harping on it. It's too bad because he told us your next date he was going to blindfold you on a boat. Different.
Ooh, exotic.
Yeah.
Middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know how the old saying goes, don't dip your wiener in the company pen holders.
Nope. Nobody puts wiener in that saying.
Don't give your wiener to a coworker.
No, it's don't dip your pen in the company
In
ink.
the company...
Wiener.
Oh, ink. That's weird. I don't know.
I'm the weird one.
Am I saying it wrong? I don't know. Anyway, Julian is on the phone today for a second date update. His email said that he met the girl who he wants to call today at work. So I'm guessing it's a coworker or something. Julian, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. So you're trying to dip your wiener in the pen ink,
Oh, right, enough.
right? Is that what this is about?
No, it's not at all.
Okay.
Thank God.
Tell us a little bit about the girl that you want to call today. She's a coworker?
Well, she's not a coworker. She came in purchasing supplies at the office that I work at. So I guess she's kind of a client coworker.
Nice.
Okay.
Seal the deal there.
Customer. So did you ask her out while she came in to deal with, like...
Well, no, because I think that's unprofessional. Basically what happened is she came in and she was working with me, or I was working for her, however you want to say it. I didn't want to cross the line, I guess. And then she ended up coming back because she hadn't got her parking ticket validated in the lot.
And then you validated it with your wiener.
Oh, my God. Enough with
Am
the
I
wiener.
right? Or am I right?
No. I validated it and then had a nice conversation with her when I walked her out to the lot.
Okay, well, where's the wiener come into this thing? I haven't heard anything about a wiener yet.
No, there was no wiener involved in the validation. Anyways, I asked her if she would like to get dinner on Friday night, and she said she would, and I got her number, and I called her, and we went to dinner.
What's her name, by the way?
Christina.
Christina, and how was dinner with Christina?
Dinner was good. I mean, I feel like we had a lot of chemistry, and I like veal, and not everybody likes veal. And she wanted the veal, too. So we ended up ordering the same thing, which I thought was kind of a cool thing. And dinner went good.
You guys both ordered veal. In other words, you're both fans of slaughtering baby calves. I like that about both of you. Seems nice.
That's not what I think about when I'm eating veal. I like the way veal tastes. I'm not worrying about the process.
Oh, that's why I like it. I picture the whole thing go on while I'm eating
Not
veal.
why I like it. Not why I like it at all.
Oh.
Actually, you're making me like it a lot less by giving me that story.
So if dinner went well and everything else, why do you think she's not calling you back?
You know, I don't know. I mean, there were a couple things now I'm trying to run the night through my head. And like, did I do something wrong? Did I have, my fly open or my food in my face or how I ate?
There's the fly open.
There's the wiener.
The wiener. I knew it.
It all
I could
comes
tell
back
just
to the
talking
wiener.
to you that you're a wiener guy. I knew it.
Yeah, you're right. How did you figure me out? Oh, my God. But realistically, the only things that I think that could have possibly not gone well, I did have to take a work call, which I don't like to have to take work calls if I'm on a date, but I was expecting a client to call, so I had to walk away.
Did you tell her at the beginning of the night that was going to happen?
I did not tell her that I was expecting a call, but when I got back, I said, hey, this was an important job call. I had to take it.
Well,
And
did you leave her stranded by herself for like a half an hour while you were on some conference call or something?
Well, no, I stayed at the table for a minute and then walked away, but it was no more than 15 minutes long. I mean, and she had an appetizer and some wine, so...
Okay, so it wasn't. I have a hard time thinking that would be the reason not to call you back if you're like, hey, sorry, it's an important work call.
Yeah, me too. And then the only other thing, I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to say the restaurant, but veal is a particular type of food, and if you like veal, you like veal. But I thought that it was okay, and I kind of was like, oh, how's your veal? And she's like, oh, it's great, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, she's asked me, and I was like, it's all right, it's okay. And maybe, I don't know, maybe she thought I was being hypercritical or a snob about the food, but I wasn't. I was just giving my honest opinion.
Honestly, I think both would be a red flag for me. Like, obviously, if a guy's taking a call in the middle of a Friday night date, he's going to be putting work in front of me our entire relationship.
Wow.
I mean,
Some girls think.
I'm just saying, like,
wait. But first off, you have to understand she's in the same business. She knows that I'm in sales.
yeah, but she wasn't taking a call during the dinner.
Because she's a buyer, she's not a seller.
Okay.
She's not as important as I am.
I see. My bad.
So how did?
No, she understands that sales, there are other time zones, there's other people that are working at different hours, where when you're buying, you're not as, I don't want to say in demand, but sometimes you have to answer the phone when you're selling, because if you don't, you lose out on the sale, then you lose out on money, and then you can't afford the dinner.
I think a red flag would be taking your wiener out at the dinner table, like you said you did earlier.
Okay, for the record, I didn't take out my wiener for any portion of the date, not during dinner or after or anything.
All right. So when we call her and ask why she's not calling you back,
she's not going to say that, I'm
okay.
sure.
All right. How did everything end with her?
You know, I kind of went in for a kiss, and I kind of got more of a handshake, hug kind of thing. But it was a first date, so.
Was it awkward?
I don't think it was awkward. It was. It wasn't like I was like an inch from her lips and she, stuck her hand to me. It was, I was kind of coming in kind of to like hug, kiss, and she kind of put her hand up a little bit. So it was. That's all.
So she shut you down.
No, it wasn't a shutdown. It was just.
That wasn't a shutdown. Sure sounds like a shutdown to me. If you go for a kiss and you get a handshake.
Hand to the face.
Have you heard anything from her since your date?
No, I called her once and I've texted her 3 times.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, great. Thanks.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Julian is on the phone with us, and today he wants to call a girl named Christina. And Julian claims that he wasn't shut down at the end of the date when he went in for a kiss and she shook his hand instead. He still says that wasn't him getting shut down. But in my definition of me getting shut down, that is probably the best way to describe it.
Listen, I didn't get shut down. I went in for a kiss. You know what? It was a professional date. It was a work thing, so it wasn't appropriate. I understand. But I didn't get shut down.
Either way, I think you got shut down.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to get her on the phone and see why she's not calling you back. Here we go. Dial the phone number right now.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Christina, please?
Yeah, this is she.
Christina, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show?
Okay. Why are you calling me? What is this?
I'm calling you because one of our listeners asked if I could get you on the phone to ask you a few questions.
Okay, that's really weird.
It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. So you recently went out on a date with a dude named Julian.
Okay.
And Julian emailed us and said that you haven't been responding to any of his text messages or phone calls. So he thought maybe we could get you on the phone and find out why you're not calling Julian back.
All right.
He told us how you met. You're like a client where he works, and he asked you out, and he said you guys went out to dinner and had a pretty fun time.
That's what he told you?
Yes.
Good time?
So you didn't have a good time?
I wouldn't call it that, no.
Okay, what was wrong with it then? Because according to him, everything was great. He thought maybe he seemed like a food snob to you because he disagreed with you on the veal that you guys ordered.
Yeah, he definitely has a very refined palate. That's one way to put it.
Okay.
He
also said that he took a phone call in the middle of the date.
Yeah, he did. It was a little rude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I could see how that would upset you.
I mean, that wasn't even the worst part of the date.
What was the worst part then?
I mean, he's a very smooth sales guy, but he's kind of got this seething anger underneath all of it.
Did you say seething? He was seething anger underneath his charismatic salesman personality?
I mean, yeah, that's literally the best adjective I can pick to describe it, seething anger.
What happened? Because when he described the date to us, he didn't say anything about anger or being pissed off. Right?
He's a very, very picky person and a very shallow person and quite rude, actually.
What did he do?
I mean, for example, he was super picky about the wine. I ordered red wine, and it was brought to me, I guess, in a white wine glass, and he got extremely upset, and he turned it away and made them bring it back.
Oh, God. Is he one of those a-holes at the restaurant that, like, acts like he owns the place when he's somewhere and that nothing's good enough for him?
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly. Like, he went to the bathroom, and when he came back, he was in this huge huff, and he said, there's no more f***ing paper towels in the bathroom. This is a fancy restaurant and an establishment, and people should be refilling these paper towels. And he was going on and on about this tiny, insignificant thing that...
How dare they?
Oh, my gosh.
It is annoying when they don't have paper towels. I will say that. But I don't know if I'd ever get that pissed off about it.
It's not angry. It's annoying. It happens. Yeah.
The absolute worst part of the entire night, that paper towel thing wasn't even it. I mean, he completely dressed down the waiter and just disrespected him when we were leaving. And as he's leaving, he says, I paid $40 for a piece of veal I wouldn't feed to my dead grandmother.
Wow.
And he says, oh, you're lucky I don't come back and burn this place down to the ground. And I was like...
Did I hear you correctly? He threatened to burn the place down?
He did. He threatened to burn it to the ground.
He said that to the waiter?
I'm 100% serious. That was the comment of the night.
I've complained to restaurants before, but I've never threatened to burn them down.
Kill everyone
Yeah,
here.
I will destroy this place.
Did he realize what he was saying, or did he act like this is just normal banter at a restaurant?
No, he knew exactly what he was saying. When we were leaving the restaurant, he turned to me, and then his attitude completely changed, and he made it sound like I had been suffering, and I was the victim, and that everything was absolutely horrible, and... it was things I didn't really care. It was so insignificant.
In his mind, he must have been standing up for you.
Yeah, I really want him to stand up for me and burn down the restaurant we were eating at.
Some girls would be thankful for that. Some girls would be like, what a man.
Chivalry is
Yes, he's a true gentleman. He threatened to burn down a restaurant in my honor.
I know, it was really ridiculous. So, I mean, I said goodnight, and I'm going to leave it at that.
That's understandable,
Yeah,
I guess.
I'd want to get out of there as soon as possible.
Threats of arson on a first date usually aren't a good thing.
I don't want to talk to that ass ever again.
Well, that's a shame because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Hey, Christina, I wasn't angry. I was standing up for you. I was standing up for having good service at a restaurant. I mean, I work hard for my money. And you know what? The service sucked and the food sucked and there was no paper towels. What kind of place doesn't have paper towels? You have to wash your hands to go eat, and they don't want you to dry your hands. I mean, right? I'm not going to not wash my hands. If I looked, I saw there was no paper towels, and now I'm like, I'm going to wipe it on my pants, and I'm going to walk out, and it's going to look like my pants are wet. So I couldn't even impress you with that. I was like, I wasn't angry. I was being chivalry. I mean, I was defending you.
You threatened to burn the place down. I mean, how is that chivalrous? That's just threatening.
Okay. I think I shouldn't have said that. That was me getting frustrated because I was like, okay, the paper towels is one thing. The wine was another thing. The appetizer is another thing. The veal was another thing. I got so frustrated.
You gotta stop talking. I've heard this already. I heard it at the restaurant. I'm hearing it again. You're just repeating yourself. If you keep focusing on little insignificant things and being a rude ass to everybody, I don't know how women can stand to go on a date with you. It's no wonder you've been divorced twice.
Ooh. What?
Whoa, wait. You just brought up my 2 divorces, my ex-wives. I shared that with you. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's rude. That's mean.
But that's an example. It's 2 strikes. And so this woman clearly couldn't deal with all of your crap, and neither can I.
My crap, because I want good customer service, because I'm at a restaurant and I want good customer service.
You can be a decent human being and be respectful about it.
You weren't respectful. You just brought up my ex-wife.
This isn't about you. This is about people in the service industry. You don't have to threaten people.
You know what? I'm in the sales industry. You know what? I take care of customers. They need to take care of customers. You should know this. I mean, we're in this industry.
Look, I don't even know what to say. I've stated my case. I don't know.
in the service industry, sometimes you have to put your foot down to get some respect. So I was doing that with the waiter and the restaurant. And you know what? I think you need to show me a little respect because you know what? I was defending you.
I think so, too. That's why I'd like to ask Christina, would you like to go on a second date with Julian?
Holy crap.
We will pay for it.
Hell no. No, I don't.
You answered so quickly there.
Not if he's going to talk to me like that. No way.
Julian,
Are you sure? I mean, I could find you guys a great restaurant that Julian could burn down.
I'm going to pass on that.
You know what? If you want to settle for mediocre service, then you know what? Go date some schlep who will take you to the drive-thru. I want to go to a 4-star restaurant where they treat you like a customer. We're right. We are supposed to get this stuff. Come on. I mean, really. Think
You know
about
what? You know what? You've pushed the envelope so far. I was fine just not going another date with you, but you know what? I really don't want to do business with someone who has ethics like you.
Oh, now you're taking personal and you're putting it in business, really?
I'm going to tell the people I work with, my company will not be doing business with your company anymore.
Are you kidding me? Based on a date?
You know, it wasn't a date. It was your f***ing attitude that did it. I'm done with this conversation. Goodbye.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Julian.
Whoa, what just happened?
You didn't get a second date, and I think you might be losing your job soon, too, over this.
Because I want customer service?
Well, I think it's because you threatened to
respect
burn the place
people.
down.
Yeah. You're a total douchebag about it.
I apologize for the burning the place down. I mean, that was, it was one bad thing after another, and it pushed me beyond. But I mean, the rest of the stuff was all customer service. No paper towels, slow service, bad food, wrong glasses.
We know the list, man.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Creepy or not creepy? Somebody reading poetry to you on a first date in front of a big crowd.
I don't know.
I can't decide. I need more information.
I don't think I'd mind it too much if somebody
know.
read poetry. As long as their poem ended with something like, hey, it's our first date. Let's have good luck. Maybe we can go back to my house and I guess I don't even know how you'd end that.
Procreate.
I guess I don't know what you'd rhyme that. I can't even think of what you'd rhyme that with at all. But that's what happened on Lily's first date with a guy named Jamie. Apparently, she read him poetry on their first date. Lily, how are you?
Well, I was fine until, you guys started calling it creepy that I...
Correction, Lily. Nobody called it creepy. We said we can't tell if it's creepy.
Yeah.
We need to hear what happened.
I didn't even know that was an option.
We need to hear what happened first, and then we can make the judgment on if it's creepy or not. Tell us a little bit about your first date.
So we actually didn't even know each other before we went to this poetry thing. I actually met him on the dating website, and one of his interests was poetry and music, so I was like, hey, let's do something a little bit different.
I already feel like it's less creepy since you both have the shared interest of poetry going into it.
Definitely.
Thank you, Brooks. Yeah, I know I can count on you to be the voice of reason here. So, basically, I thought it was a great idea. And he ended up being, super cute. He picked me up. We did get a bite to eat before, and, it was just super chill. We, talked about music. We laughed a lot.
Can you get to the poem? I get it. You guys did all the date stuff, and that's fun. But I'm really curious about this poem.
Basically, the poem was just, kind of the story of how we met. And also, I did, a little bit of Google research about, his family and stuff. So I could, surprise him, oh, look how much I know about your family and your old childhood pets and stuff like that. So I added that in just to be,
that's
a
a little. You found out about his childhood pets and everything before you wrote.
Well, there were pictures online, just different, something about a golden retriever that you had when you were a kid. It was cute. It wasn't creepy at all.
So when did you read this poem to him? I guess that's what I'm confused about.
So I took him to this place. It was at a coffee shop where there's people read poetry. And you can get up and share, so I decided to surprise him just by getting up in the middle. He didn't even know I was going to do it, and I just got up and said the poem.
How did he react to that?
I think he loved it, but he didn't say that he loved it. I think he was probably just too taken aback that I would do something so nice, on a first date.
So you're proud of the poem you wrote for him.
Yeah, am I questioning a little bit now? Yeah, but if you read it, you would be proud of it too.
Was it silly or was it a serious poem?
No, I only do like serious poetry.
You know what? I think, honestly, if I were going out with you and I knew you were into poetry and you did that in the middle of somewhere where it was okay to do poetry, not in the middle of like the restaurant or something, I might think that's kind of sexy to see you doing your art.
No,
I would. Like, it'd
she
be like
had
it'd be
information
like
about your childhood pets, dude. That's
I don't know,
weird.
but if that's her thing, like it'd be like if I saw a girl sing or something, like that would be sexy to me. So I might be flattered by it, even if you did a bunch of weird research.
Yeah, I actually did like end up crying a little bit during it because I got so like emotional, like because I was so involved in like.
Yeah, I don't know about the crying. I've been with girls that I've lived with for years, and when they cry, it still weirded me out. So the crying would be a bit much for me.
I mean, I wasn't like sobbing. I just like kind of just got choked up for a second.
Okay, well, how did the date continue after your poem then?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I asked him if his roommate was home, just because not because I wanted to like hook up, but I just wanted to know if like he wanted to keep hanging out, having a couple beers at his house or something. And he was like, "Yeah, my roommate's home. We'll hang out later." And he like dropped me off, and it was just weird. Like, it was really abrupt.
How did you ask him if his roommate was home? Like, was it quiet and you're like, "Hey, is the house empty now, or we got to be extra quiet if we go back to your place?"
I mean, I don't know. I just asked him if his roommate was home.
Okay, I'm just wondering if it came off like you were trying to go back there for more than hanging out.
I don't know. Maybe he thought maybe that was the issue.
Okay, and have you heard from him since your date at all?
Not even at all. I can't even find his dating profile anymore where it was. Like, he deleted it or something.
Whoa, he shut everything down?
I guess. I looked on other ones that I haven't been on before to see if he was on different dating ones, to find him on there, and I can't find him anywhere.
So what do you think the reason is that he's not calling you back?
I think he probably just felt like too vulnerable in front of me because of my poem, and like there's just like so many hard feelings to deal with for a first date. Like, he probably likes me so much and is so attracted to me that he's scared.
You know what? That can happen.
What?
It could happen. Maybe he's one of those guys. Could be one of those guys that's kind of closed off. And, for those type of people, when they start feeling new emotions like that, it's confusing. I've been in that same spot.
Yeah, he's a little bit shy.
Yeah.
No, Jubal's being sarcastic right now.
I'm not being sarcastic.
Yes, you are.
No, why would I be sarcastic? It's true. Maybe he liked it so much that he just doesn't know how to deal with it. And it scared him off.
Yes.
Or maybe he just thought it was really strange that you were doing so much Google searching and then wrote a poem about him and did it in front of, I don't know how many people were there.
I don't know why you got to be mean to Lily.
I'm not being mean, Lily. I'm just trying to be honest with you, so when it comes up that's the reason that you're not shocked.
I mean, like, the Google thing, it wasn't creepy. The way it came off was not creepy at all. He obviously wants to, like, have another date, but he doesn't know how to.
Okay, well, let's solve that problem then. We'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Hang on.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings, second date update.
Call now to win a $1,000 cash crate.
1-866-MOVING-92.5.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings, second date update.
Lily is on the phone with us, and today she wants to call a guy named Jamie. They met online, went out for a date that included her taking him to a place where they do sort of like open mic poetry. She actually read him a poem she wrote about him that she got by doing research on Google and found out the name of his pets as a kid and all sorts of information about him, put it into the poem, and then at one point started crying in the middle of the poem.
It was moving.
And for some reason, he's not calling her back, and we can't figure out why. And like I said earlier, Lily, if you had done this for me, I would have found it incredibly moving and touching. So I don't understand why this guy's not calling you back. I really don't.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lily, you seem like a sensitive soul. Are you sure you're up to doing a second date update?
Honestly, like, that's why I called you guys. Like, I just want to know either way. Just because I have no idea why. Like, it went so well. I'm ready to hear the truth.
Yeah, that's what you say. You said that everything went really well on your date. And at the end of the first part of the second date update, when we were talking to you, you even said you're pretty sure that this guy wants to go out with you, but maybe he's scared.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to hear, when we talk to him.
Because your poem could have brought up some intense feelings.
Oh,
and,
Jubal.
So he's sitting at home like, oh, man, I don't know what to do now. I don't know if I believe in love at first sight. And all of a sudden it happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, that's all I can think of. I mean, I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, get him on the phone, and find out why he's not calling you back, all right?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Hang on one second. Hi, can I speak to Jamie, please?
Yeah, this is.
Hey, Jamie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay.
Any idea why I might be calling you?
I haven't a clue.
Well, I'm calling you because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you and asked if I could get you on the phone.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Her name is Lily.
Are you serious?
I am 100% serious. She says you guys recently went out on a date. And,
yeah, we did.
Yep, and she says now you're not calling her back, and so she asked if we could get you on the phone and find out why.
Seriously?
Yep. Should she already know why you're not calling her back?
I mean, I think that anybody with any type of insight ought to be able to take a hint.
To take a hint?
Yeah.
She told us a little bit about your date, and she thought it went wonderful.
Did she? Well,
yes, she did.
That's not the words I would use to describe it. It was just weird. She, read this poem to me.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me go back. We went to a coffee shop.
Yeah, she told us. She told us about that. We know that she took you there and read a poem to you.
Okay, well, did she tell you about the poem? I mean, that the poem was all about me and my family, and she even threw in some stuff about my childhood pets and things like that. I mean, it's like this was our first date.
Yeah.
So this isn't anything that we would have had a discussion about prior to this date because we met online, and none of this is in my profile. So she had to have, I don't know how she got this information.
You know how she got it? She Googled it, and she said she thought you were moved by it and you liked it.
I mean, if she told you that she wrote this poem and that she did all this research about me, I don't understand why you're calling me to ask me why I'm not calling her back.
Well, that's a very good point.
I thought maybe there'd be another reason.
No, you did not. There was not
Do
a
I
moment.
need another reason?
No.
Not necessarily. I mean, if you didn't like her poem.
She probably didn't even tell you this, but she cried during the poem.
No, Jamie, she told us that too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she did told you that, and you still picked up the phone and called me?
Yeah, absolutely. I had to find out if that was the reason why.
Really? I mean, you couldn't just say, look, Lily, that might be a reason why he might not call you back. I've been with girls that are crazy like that, and all I was thinking was, how in the hell do I get out of here?
Why didn't you leave when she was up on stage reading the poem? Right in the middle of it.
I couldn't believe it was happening. I mean, she was reading a poem about me, my family, my body being within her, and it was serious. It wasn't like a joke. Like, ha, I'm just kidding you. No, she was serious.
Oh my God.
All right, so that's the reason. The poem weirded you out.
Yeah.
Okay. How many times has she tried to get a hold of you since that date?
Quite a few.
Quite a few? Okay. What if I told you that this is also a way to get a hold of you, and she's on the other line listening right now?
Jamie? Hello?
Come on, guys. Why would you do this?
Do what? I'm just trying to reconnect you two.
I am sorry that I had to do it like this. I just feel like you needed, to open up communication somehow, and this is, the only way. I'm sorry if you feel like ambushed or anything. I just wanted to talk to you.
No, we don't need open communication. We need to shut it down. And I shut it down.
No, you don't have to act like that because we're on the radio and stuff. Just talk to me. It's just me and you right now, okay?
God.
I can tell that you're just having trouble processing everything that happened on our first date because it was so much for a first date. You know what I mean?
What?
I was in shock before. I couldn't believe that you had done this.
You obviously were shocked. Who wouldn't be shocked after feeling something that intensely? I was shocked too. But, I'm a more emotionally, mature, I guess. That I have the courage to call you back and talk face to face, and now you're retreating from your feelings, obviously.
Oh my God! Do you hear yourself right now? Do you hear yourself?
Jamie, the question is do you hear yourself? I'm hearing someone who's very, very scared of whatever this intense thing between us is, and I'm hearing someone who's trying to mask it by being funny. It's not working. I can see you through this. You don't have to shut down, I'm sure that you do with a lot of other girls.
No, because this doesn't happen with other girls. This is not normal.
This is not how you were acting on the date. Like, I'm sure that, like, if you can just take a deep breath and we can talk through this and we can try it again.
No. Listen, there's probably somebody out there for you. Not me, but probably somebody. They may be on some other planet, but it's not me. Okay?
At this point,
Lily.
Jamie, I would love to ask if you will go on a second date with Lily and try to explore your emotions
please.
just
Are
a
you
tad bit. Okay. You sure, Jamie?
No, not at all.
I don't know, Lily. It sounds like he's on the fence.
Jubal, don't do
Doesn't it?
that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he says no to a lot of things right now because he's, too emotionally immature to
Yeah.
say yes, and it's not me closing a door.
You just got to give it time. Give it time.
Yeah.
Stop doing that.
Just Jamie, you just need time to mature.
No, you need to listen to him.
Yeah, listen to me, Jamie.
No, stop it. Why
I
are you
can't get
doing
through
that?
to you. Maybe he can.
Yeah, I'm trying for you, Lily.
Jubal, you are making this situation 80 times worse right now.
What are you
Maybe
talking
we
about?
should do this just with the three of us because I feel like that's a better dynamic. than
Yeah,
people
Jamie,
back-
would you be willing to go out with Lily and me and sit down and talk about your feelings like grown adults?
Maybe you two should go out.
You know what? Fine then. Lily, would you like to go out with me?
No, I mean honestly, that's so sweet, but like I'm not interested in you right now. It's all about Jamie for me.
It's all about Jamie. Okay.
Oh my God.
Poor Jamie.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Time for your brand new second date update. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And if you are a female and you've ever uttered the phrase sisters before misters, and it's probably been a while since you've been with a man.
Oh, come
Still,
on.
Sometimes women just stick together no matter what. But the girl in today's second date update has to decide where her loyalties lie, with her good friend or with a tasty piece of man candy. Find out what she chooses in your second date update right now.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm going to have to call BS on today's second date update.
Oh, right from the
There
beginning,
is
huh?
no way that the guy on the phone to do a second date update today actually wants to do a second date update.
What?
But we had to call him because his email is crazy, and I want to talk to him about it. Hey, Nathan?
Yeah.
Dude, you got to be honest with me. The only reason you want to do a second date update today is to get this girl on the phone so you can cuss her out.
What?
No, man. I could see why you think that's what it is, but that's not it, Jewel.
But after reading your email, why would you even want to go on a second date with this girl?
Dude, well, first of all, you got to see this girl. She's smoking hot.
Oh my God, why is that always the reason of men putting up with women that are mean?
You swear to me that you actually want to try to get a date with this girl.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I definitely want to hook up with this girl.
Okay, at least
Oh
hook
my
up.
God,
All right, well,
romance already, it sounds
Nathan,
like.
honestly, after reading your email, if you just want to call her up and cuss at her, I'm okay with it either way. I was just giving you a hard time. So I'm not even going to go into reading your email. Just tell everybody the story.
Well, met this girl on Tinder. Her name's Kyla. Smoking hot girl. Beautiful face. Just like every photo on there is just unbelievable. Like you look at these photos, you're like, is this girl for real? I mean, she's
my
that
gosh.
hot.
I follow a couple of those girls.
I like how you also were really attracted to her personality and interests, right?
Well, it's Tinder. I mean, you don't look for personality on Tinder.
That's very true.
I'll give you that.
This girl's like an LA5 for sure.
A what?
She's an LA5?
An LA5, yeah. Like she's, in LA, she's a 5. Here, she's a 9.
All right, that's a good point. There is a different. Hey, there's a whole different scale for LA. That is true. So she's an LA5, which means she's very hot for this area. Yeah.
That is not
Smoking
fair
hot.
to the women
Smoking
in
hot.
this area. Thank you very much.
It's true though, Brooke.
Okay, so she's really hot, and you liked her a lot.
Yeah, she's really hot. But let me tell you my story.
Okay.
So I finally get her to agree to go to dinner, right? And I wanted to definitely do this up because I, hands down, needed to hook up with this girl. So I wanted to do it right. Go to a nice restaurant. We sit down. I go all out. I mean, you get a nice bottle of wine. Everything's dialed in. Just after we order, she starts kind of changing conversation, and then she gets to the question that just, let's put it this way, hit the fan.
Whoa.
At dinner?
Yeah, at dinner.
Whoa.
What did she say?
So she just looks at me and she goes, so, do you know a girl named Nicole? And I'm thinking, Nicole, like, yeah, I know Nicole's, but where's she going with this?
Right.
I'm thinking the best thing to always do is just go, No, I don't think so.
Okay. So you said no to her.
Yeah. And then I'm thinking, I don't know if that was the right thing to say, too, because what if I'm supposed to know Nicole?
So who's Nicole?
I don't know who Nicole is. I mean, there's a lot of Nicoles out there. I don't know. But anyway, so this is what happens. So she asks the question. I say, no, I don't know Nicole. And she goes, yeah, you do. And I'm like, no, I don't. She goes, you're an ass. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, you went out with Nicole and you slept with her that night and never called her again. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, you did, asshole. And just as her wine is being poured, she takes the wine and throws it in my face.
Oh, what?
So I'm guessing she's friends with Nicole.
And that's the last I've heard from the girl.
Holy
So,
crap.
do you think she planned this whole thing just to throw wine on you and call you an ass?
Well, yeah, probably. And that's kind of what I'm digging about it.
And you don't know who this Nicole is at all? You don't remember?
I don't. I have no clue who Nicole is. And I don't give a honestly. Here's the deal, guys. The reason why it actually is hard for me to walk away from this is because it takes a lot of balls to do what she did, you know? Yeah. And I kind of dig that, actually. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it.
So you actually like the fact that she threw wine on you, called you an a-hole, and stormed out of the restaurant.
Yeah, man. It's like, it really turns me on that she did that.
Yeah. And I saw that in your email, and that's the part where I'm like, dude, you're lying to me because all you want to do is get her on the air and pay her back for what she did to you. That's what I'm thinking.
I swear to God, I don't. It's just, it really is a turn on. Women don't do that kind of thing.
Hold on, everybody. You guys need to stop the funny love fest with this dude. Do you have a history of screwing over women? Like leading them on and lying to them and just wrecking them?
To be fair, I may have done that a time or two, but my recollection, I don't think there's ever been a Nicole involved.
And
you don't think? That's not a very firm answer.
Do you think that she's actually going to want to go out with you?
I don't know. I really don't know if she's going to go out with me again, but I need your help because I think that with your help, I'm going to be able to get there.
You just want to try.
I have to try.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you so much, dude. This really needs to happen.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear her response, too.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Nathan, who is on the phone to do a second date update today, is going to attempt to do the impossible. That's right. He's going to try to get a date with a girl who threw wine in his face the first night that they met. He went out with a girl named Kyla that he met off of Tinder. They went out to eat, and during dinner, the wine got to the table, and that's when her attitude suddenly changed, and she looked at him and said, "Do you know a Nicole?" And he said, I don't think I know a Nicole. And then she said, "Yeah, you do. Nicole is my friend. You slept with her and never called her again." Then called him an a-hole, threw wine in his face, and stormed off. And apparently he thinks that he can still somehow salvage that date and go out with her again. Nathan?
Hey.
Your mission, if you choose to accept, is to get Kyla to go out with you on a second date. Do you think you can actually do this?
I hope I can. I mean, this girl's just smoking hot. She's just so hot.
What are you going to say to her to get her to go out with you again?
I don't know. I'll figure it out, but I gotta just talk to her.
Okay.
What if it turns out Nicole is someone you totally screwed over? Are you willing to apologize?
I mean, honestly, don't remember Nicole, but if that's what I did, then hell yeah. I mean, especially if it's a friend. If I had to apologize in order to be able to go out with Kyla again, then yeah.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't include the fact that you don't know a Nicole if in fact you do, just to FYI.
All right. Yeah, I mean, whatever it takes.
All right, well, good luck to you, okay?
Thanks, guys.
I'm going to call the phone number right now.
Hello?
Hi, is Kyla there?
Yeah, this is Kyla.
Hey, Kyla, this is Jubal. I host Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Hi.
How are you?
Okay, I'm sorry, it's from a radio show?
Yes, it's a morning radio show. And one of our listeners wanted us to call you today.
What?
Yeah.
Strange, right?
You'll know who this person is. I guarantee it.
Okay.
It's a guy that you recently went out on a date with. He says that he enjoyed meeting you so much that he would like to go out with you again. His name is Nathan.
And you remember him,
I guarantee you remember this date because he told us all about it. I know exactly why you're not calling him back. He said how you brought up your friend Nicole, said that he slept with your friend Nicole and never called her back, and then you threw wine in his face and left the restaurant.
What? I can't believe he called you. Obviously, I don't want to talk to him. I think I made that pretty clear.
We do know that. Did you plan this whole thing out just to throw wine in his face? I'm curious.
I'm going to talk about it. He knows what he did. It's his problem.
Can I just say that I am highly impressed at the maneuver you pulled off. It's something that I've dreamed about doing in defense of girlfriends before, but I've never quite had the audacity to pull it off.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was not easy, but certain satisfaction there.
Yeah, I bet there's a lot of satisfaction in that.
Yeah, we matched on Tinder. I was looking forward to going out with him until my friend saw his picture and told me what he did to her. And then, the rest is history.
That's an impressive friend.
Sometimes you have to stand up for your friends. Like, that's it.
I bet your friend was super pumped to hear that you threw wine in his face.
That's epic.
She wasn't sad about it.
I bet she wasn't. So, does it surprise you at all that he wants to go on a second date with you?
Yes. That's why I haven't texted him back or answered his phone calls.
Okay, well, then I probably shouldn't tell you that he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I told you I do not want to talk to that douche. We have nothing to say to each other. I've made that super clear. So,
Kyla, it's Nathan. Just give me a chance. I just want literally 30 seconds with you. Can you just?
Oh, no, I do not want to talk to you. I think that's obvious.
But I'm sure everything that you said happened with your friend Nicole happened. I'm going to trust you on your word that that's what she said.
Yes,
that I
it happened.
did, but
Obviously, it happened. She's not a liar.
Okay, well, I'm not saying she's a liar. I mean, so what I'm saying is if I did something wrong, I screwed up.
Yes, obviously.
Okay, and I'm so sorry that happened, but that was never my intent. I'm sure I really even liked her. I just can't remember where it turned or why. I don't know. I can't answer to that, okay? But what I can tell you is this.
Yeah, I'm not interested in hearing any more from you. So
Just give me, before I even tell you this part, I want to say this. I'm super impressed by who you are. For you to stand up for your friend the way you did, I think it's just amazing. I mean, it just put you in a completely different place for me. It just took you up 4 or 5 notches above anybody else.
This is a very weird thing to hear coming from you.
Well, but it's true. I really, really like who you are as a person for doing that. It sounds weird because, I mean, what guy wants wine thrown in his face? I mean, that's not the first way I'd like to meet somebody, but it really made me think about who you are, and I just want a chance to be able to spend some time with you and for you to get to know who I really am, because I think you have the wrong picture of me completely.
Yeah, I think I got the picture of you. I got the picture of you, what you did to Nicole. I got the picture of you with wine all over your face. And that's the last picture I need to see. We're good.
Hey, people make mistakes. I'm sure you've made mistakes. I'm sure your friend Nicole's made mistakes. I've made a mistake, and I'm just asking you to forgive me for that mistake. What I'm trying to tell you is that that's not who I choose to be as a person. And the only way that you'll really get to know whether or not I'm telling you the truth, which I'm saying is the truth, is by you just giving me a chance to spend some time with you. I mean, okay, this is going to sound so cheesy, but I have to say this. I've been thinking about you a lot since that date. And you know that movie Serendipity?
Oh, my gosh.
Well, okay, I'm not trying to be cheesy, but it's maybe we were supposed to meet. Maybe we were supposed to meet because of what happened with Nicole. I don't know.
Even if I were attracted to you, there's no way we can hang out. It's not going to happen.
Wait, so you think I'm attractive then?
Oh my God, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not.
It kind of does, actually, because I think you're beautiful. It's kind of nice to know that you think I'm attractive. I mean, obviously, we should be spending some time together, Kyla. I mean, I really think that.
Nathan, are you just the ultimate con artist? A minute ago, you were telling us that she was just hot and you want to hook up with her, and now you love her personality and she's beautiful.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, here's what I want to say about this. I made a mistake. I mean, I don't remember who this Nicole is. But if she says I did it, then I screwed up. I made a mistake. And I'm so sorry for that. I don't want to be judged for what's already happened. I mean, I can't change the past. All I can do is just be better in the future. Right now, into the future. That's what I'm trying to do. And Kyla, I just want a chance to show you that I can be a good guy.
Oh, he's good. He's real good, Kyla.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I'm sorry not only to you, but I'm sorry to your friend Nicole. Like, if I hurt her.
God, I want to go out with Nathan. Nathan, hang on one second. Hey, Kyla, would you like to go out on a second date with Nathan? We will pay for it. This one won't include wine being thrown in the face. It'll give you a chance to get to know him and hear the story at least.
Give him a shot.
There is no story. He doesn't remember who Nicole is. What are you guys thinking?
I really never expected to ever see you again. I don't know why.
Kyla, just one chance.
Kyla, do not fall for this.
Kyla, look, if you just go out with me just one time, and for whatever reason you don't feel comfortable again, you can throw wine in my face again. As a matter of fact, throw wine in my face and break the bottle over my head. Okay?
Oh.
Go ahead and do that. But I want to see you again because I think it was destiny. I really want to.
He is romantic.
Hey, Kyla, at the beginning of our phone call, you said that you were excited to go out with him the first time before you knew about Nicole.
Yeah, before you found out he was a total douche to your friend who he doesn't remember.
It's hard to, just forget that happened. I was looking forward to going out to him, but that was before.
That was when you thought he was just a hot face on Tinder.
Yeah, what would I tell Nicole? Seriously, what should I say to her?
If it helps, honestly, I am more than happy to personally apologize to her because I think she deserves an apology.
That's a solid move there, isn't it, Kyla?
Well, you should apologize. That's.
Oh my God.
That would be cool.
You guys, you can't even pick her out in a crowd because she doesn't know what she looks like.
Brooke, stop hating on love, okay?
Oh my God. This is so incredibly ridiculous.
I'm trying everything I can, Kyla. All I know is I really want to spend time with you, whatever it takes. You tell me.
I don't know why you're laughing. At least he's trying to be a bigger man. He's owning up to his mistakes. You should apologize to Nicole. That would be.
Hey, we can set it up then, Kyla. Maybe you can go out on a date, all three of you.
Hey.
And he can apologize in front of you, and you can get to know him a little better.
Okay, if he apologizes to Nicole and she says it's okay, I would have a one shot to clear the air or whatever.
Okay.
I'd be willing. But one. That's it. Just one.
Okay, well, it's a successful second date then. Congratulations, Nathan.
Thanks, guys.
I don't know how you did it. Well, I know how you did it, but you got a second date. Congratulations.
It's not a date yet. He has to apologize first.
Okay, well, apologize and then you have a date.
Kyla, you won't regret this. I've got a huge surprise in store for you.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't start calling things huge just yet, all right?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Yep, the impossible happened. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking about today's second date update. We got a text message in at 78592 that says, wow, this guy is a Picasso at the art of BS.
Yeah, he is.
And that is definitely true. If you missed the second date update, this guy named Nathan wanted to call a girl named Kyla. They went out on a first date, but she actually set him up to go out on that date because he had hooked up with her friend and then stopped calling her. They went out on the date. She sat down. They talked for a minute. Then she threw wine in his face in honor of her friend and then stormed off. He wanted to do a second date update because he thought that he really actually did like her, in his words. For her. He says that he liked her for her, not just wanted to hook up with her, and wanted to try to get a second date regardless of how their first date went. And lo and behold, he was able to talk his way in to getting a second date with the girl who threw wine on his face because he hooked up with one of her friends.
Bravo.
And the thing is, he doesn't remember the friend at all. And he said that he wanted to hook up with her for her, that he liked her for her after she was on the phone. When he was talking to just us, he was rating her on some scale of LA 5 or whatever and saying how hot she was. And that's all he had to say about her.
A lot of texts in like this at 78592 says, I thought you guys were supposed to help the second date person out. Brooke is a hater. Because Brooke was telling the girl not to go out with him. Listen, Brooke has a dark heart. And
That's not true.
She does not enjoy love, and she does not want people to succeed in relationships. So anytime a very beautiful story like this is unfolding, Brooke will try to throw a wrench in the works no matter how she can. So keep those texts coming at 78592.
I'm the villain when I'm not the one that slept with Nicole, the girl's friend, lied to her, set her up. I don't know.
But he had finally got himself back another date, and it was going to happen.
Because he's a con artist.
I have
he's
no
gonna do
idea
the exact same thing to this girl.
how he was able to do it. Very impressive. Somebody texted in at 78592, said on his next date, I hope he throws wine in her face. It might be his plan. I don't know.
She deserved that. That is messed up.
If you missed the second date update we're talking about, it will be online shortly. You can check it out there. If you want to do a second date update, just email us, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. I'm always surprised when we get emails for the second date update how many people have met at the gym. I just say that because for me as a guy, I just feel like I'm going to get smacked if I walk up to a girl, you know?
It's almost too obvious.
Yeah, we've got Hunter on the phone right now. Hunter emailed us about a girl named Holly that he met at the gym. Right, Hunter?
Yeah, that's exactly right. She works out at my gym, and she's really fine. So I kind of toughed it up
Nice.
and asked her out on a date.
All right, how'd you do that, man? How do you hit on a girl at the gym without just seeming like a creep?
Well, I was very direct, and I made sure that I set the groundwork by sort of working out really, really good around her so that she knew I was sort of...
All right.
Did you grunt a lot? Because usually women really like that.
I didn't grunt, but I made sure I was all pumped and primed.
Okay.
I was flexing hard.
Yeah.
What'd you guys do? It says in your email that you went to a bar for drinks.
Yeah, we went right around, there's a bar right by our gym. We went right there, and we just hung out for a couple of drinks. Nothing crazy or sloppy. We just talked, and it was great, man.
All right.
It was a fantastic date.
Wait, you just went straight from the gym, like the moment you asked her out, and went straight to the bar?
No. I asked her out, and then we planned to go
okay.
right after a workout.
Okay.
So you got cleaned up or whatever and then went.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. What did you like about her, besides that she was fine? I mean, maybe that's her only quality. I have no idea.
No. She was great in a bunch of different ways. I mean, most of it was that I could just say anything to her. We just had conversations about everything. It's like nothing was off limits. It was just a really easy-flowing dialogue about, footwear to tattoos.
Uh-huh.
It was just like there was just like synergy,
Yeah. Then how did the date end?
It ended with a kiss. Again, we weren't drunk, so it wasn't like sloppy or crazy. Really simple kiss.
Nice.
But the whole thing felt great.
All right. I like the way you describe things, Hunter.
Yeah.
I feel like Hunter practices his first kiss.
Yeah.
At home, like the hand gently around the back of her head, the other hand on the small of her back as you bring her close to
Giving
you.
himself pointers. That's too sloppy. Try again.
Hunter, did you try and call her?
Well, first I was just going to be cool about it. I was going to try to sort of catch her at the gym and that kind of thing. But I just hadn't seen her. So then, I called her, and it was just sort of not a lot of response.
What do you mean not a lot? Like none or some?
None.
Oh, okay.
That's not a lot, yeah. All right. So how long has it been since your date?
It's been a little over a week now.
A little over a week. All right, and you started to panic.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
How many times have you hit her up, man?
Well, not counting looking for her in the gym, which I don't think she knows about. Just like twice.
Okay.
That's not bad.
I'm picturing Hunter now creepily stalking her through the gym.
I feel like he's in the...
I'm cool about it.
Yeah,
All right.
whatever. You're in the women's locker room. Don't lie, Hunter.
All right, Hunter, we're going to call her right after this song and see if we can get your second date update, okay?
Awesome.
All right, just hang out for 3 minutes.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Hunter is on the phone with us. He's a very direct dude that met a girl at the gym and is trying to get a hold of her and had a little kiss at the end, and then he hasn't heard from her. Hunter?
Yes.
You ready to get her on the phone?
I am. I just got real nervous, though.
Yeah? Have you ever been blown off by a girl before, Hunter?
Not a whole lot.
Okay.
It's happened.
Yeah. What was the reason then?
Well, they never called back. I don't know.
Okay. That's a good point.
Good answer.
Very
We
good
weren't
point.
doing the second date update yet, so we had no other resource.
All right, Hunter.
All right. We're going to call her right now, see if we can get Holly on the phone.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, can I speak to Holly, please?
This is Holly.
Holly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station Moving 92.5.
You're a radio station?
Well, I work for a radio station. I'm a human being. But I
Okay. Why? I'm sorry. I don't. Why is a radio station?
let me explain why. Okay, we host a morning show, and we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where somebody goes out on a date with someone and then gets blown off. They email us to call that person and figure out why.
You're calling me because I went on a date with someone?
Yep. And you didn't call that person back?
That's really weird.
We went out with a guy named Hunter who you met at your gym.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, he's tried to call you after you guys went out for drinks and hasn't heard from you, so he wanted to know why.
Okay. You have to realize that this is really weird.
we do. Normally people are a little weirded out by it, but just relax and go with it.
Okay. So, yeah, I went on a date with Hunter. Did he tell you about our date, or?
Yeah, he said you guys went out for drinks and had great conversation, and like you talked about everything under the sun, and it was fantastic.
Well, I just think that he doesn't really have an idea of what first date conversation might consist of.
What did he say that was so bad?
For some reason, I mentioned how much work ladies take to, upkeep themselves, and I was running a little late to meet him because I had shaved my legs.
Okay.
And then he took that and ran with the idea of personal upkeep.
Uh-oh.
Did he talk about...
On his part?
Did he tell you about, like, his manscaping or something?
Yes, that was definitely a word that was used in this conversation.
So you're just like, yeah, sorry about that. I was a little late. I had to shave my legs. Like, oh, no problem. I would have been here late, too. I got a little 5 o'clock shadow on my down there. Like,
he would not stop talking about it, about how he just, keeps himself so groomed and how he likes his area to look very nice all the time.
Hold on a second. Grooming's important.
Okay.
Hey, Holly, that's Hunter who just said that. Hunter's on the phone with us.
What?
Hey. Hi.
Oh, my God. He just heard everything I just said.
I know. I was earnestly listening to every word.
And what's your excuse, Hunter?
Listen, I think you're amazing, Holly, and when I get excited, I overshare. I didn't realize I was oversharing too much on the grooming part. I didn't get into shapes or shapes.
Oh, God.
Holly?
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
Are you more uncomfortable now or when he was talking about the state of his junk?
I heard all of this already, so I'm pretty over the being uncomfortable about it at this point.
Can you see that he actually really liked you and would go to any cost to reach out to you?
Yeah, but there's a line, right? Like, first date. I mean, you got to know when to hold back a little.
Hunter, is there anything you want to say to her?
Well, just that, now that we've established some lines, I can totally observe those. And if we had a second date, there's a whole lot of stuff I won't say.
Hunter, how do you make her feel more comfortable about doing the second date update, though? She sounds like that kind of creeped her out, too.
Yeah, that might not have been 100%. But I get nervous, and I get really excited. And I'm very excited at the thought of going out on a second date with you because I think you're amazing. And if I'm guilty of anything, it's oversharing.
Holly, we'll send you out on a second date with Hunter again if you'd agree to go. We will pay for it. Would you be willing to give it another shot?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. I mean, Hunter, you seemed pretty calm when I talked to you at the gym, and then we went out, and it was like, are you just that intense of a person?
No, and I'm calm in the gym because I get pretty tired. But it's really you energize me. You just it's you. I think you're an awesome person, and that makes me excited to be in the room with you.
That's a pretty sweet line. You energize me. I got to remember that one.
That's
dude.
a compliment,
yeah.
Holly. I think you
that's
should.
Look, that's really sweet to hear, and it's very flattering because I don't think that people react to other people that way very often. So thank you for that.
So what do you say then? Why won't you give him another shot?
It's like you got to let me breathe a little.
Holly, could you at least, maybe agree to take a couple days, think about it, and then maybe get back to Hunter?
I want an answer right now.
No, guys.
Holly,
you're just like Hunter.
Will you go out with him again? This is just one date. We'll pay for it.
I would be willing to do drinks again because if he gets a little overbearing, then it just can't be, for 3 hours straight.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll send you somewhere for drinks again. We'll buy 2 of them.
Okay, drinks.
Sweet. Hunter, you got your second date, sort of. After a little bit of browbeating, we got you a second date.
That's awesome.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Since I've been single for a while now, I've had my friends' girlfriends ask if they can set me up with one of their friends, and I tell them no.
Yeah, what are they thinking?
Because I know that that's going to just end poorly. Like, we're not going to be friends anymore after that.
Yeah.
So I say no. And you guys have been set up through friends before, and you've done it, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
we
think
just get-
everybody has. They always say it's the best way to meet someone.
That's how David met Rachel, right?
That's right.
Oh.
He sounds super pumped up about it. David, your email said that you met through friends, you went out for a happy hour, and in your words, you had a few drinks or maybe too many drinks.
Well, I definitely had a couple before and a couple during.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Is it one of those things, David, where we should multiply a couple by a few more and then we get to the real number?
Well, you can never really tell how the bartender pours.
That's
Yes.
Especially when you're drinking before the date, David.
Yeah. Was she also on your same path of drunkenness?
Well, she drank the same amount I drank when we were together. Just I don't know what she was doing before.
Okay. So what happened on the date? How'd it go?
I thought it went good. It was fun. She's hot.
Ooh, nice. You got lucky.
Yeah, great style. She's red hair.
I love how men describe dates. I thought it went well. She's hot.
Yeah.
She's got red hair. That tells me nothing about what happened.
That's
David.
how it works.
But
That's all the guys want to know. We're like,
The
perfect.
men in the room are like, oh, I got it.
Sounds
Yep,
like a good
bro.
date to me.
Great date, bro.
Did you have good conversation? Did you connect? Do you have similar interests?
I probably talked about my ex a little too much, which I thought I wasn't going to do.
David.
You talked about your ex on a first date?
It's one of those things. I'm like, don't do it, and just end up doing it.
David, how does that subject come up?
Well, you can find a lot of ways to.
If you're trying to, yes, you can. But I mean, she didn't ask you any questions about it specifically, right?
No, but I just had been to that bar before with my ex, so that was it was an uncomfortable transition, but unfortunately that's how we got there.
What'd you say? Like, hey, nice meeting you here. Me and my ex used to come here all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean it to sound like that, but I bet that's exactly how it sounded.
So how did the date end? Did she get pissed at you for this?
No, I mean, she seemed cool. That's why, I called her a couple times, but then I started getting in my head, did I really mess it up by just talking about Linda so much?
Linda.
Oh,
You called, did you, when you were talking about your ex, did you call her by first name like that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That
Definitely
definitely
didn't say my ex all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Did you try to save yourself at all at the end of the date by saying, hey, I'd really like to see you again. I think you're amazing.
No. I kind of was buzzing pretty good, so I felt real good until, it was just like later, like,
He tried to say that, but all he said was, woo!
David, oh my God.
Usually when we do the second date updates, there's some mystery. Like, why didn't she call me back? There's so many options to choose from here now.
I was drunk. I talked about my ex the whole time.
Dude.
All right, if we get her on the phone in a couple minutes, how do you want me to approach it? What do you want me to say to her on your behalf that will hopefully get you a second date?
Say that I thought we had a good time, and if I did anything wrong, I'd love to know because I'm about self-improvement.
Okay.
And I like her.
Okay. Hold on. We're going to play a song. Come right back, and then call her and get your second date update.
All right.
Think about your ex the whole time.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
It's Moving 92.5, Brooke and Jubal in the morning. If you're just tuning into today's second date update, David went out with a girl named Rachel. He talked about his ex-girlfriend, Linda, the whole time. Apparently, David was also kind of drunk when he showed up to the date. David, what do you hope to accomplish when we get her on the phone? Best case scenario.
I just hope, I can just tell her it was just an innocent mistake, being so buzzed when she got there, and that I don't make a habit of talking about my ex, so, I don't want her to hold that against me, and just kind of apologize for that.
If she was my girlfriend and my girlfriend told me this story, I would say, don't ever go out with this dude again.
Really?
Yeah, you're going to have to do some really serious sweet talking here.
I'm ready for it.
Okay.
All right. Here we go, David. I'm going to get her on the phone right now, all right?
Sounds good.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, is Rachel there?
Yeah, hi, this is Rachel.
Rachel, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Yeah, hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Who's this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on the radio station Moving 92.5. We do a morning show.
Okay.
And we're calling you because you recently went out on a date with a guy named David. And he's been trying to get a hold of you,
Mm-hmm.
but you haven't returned his calls or texts. We're curious why.
Why are you so curious about my date?
Well, we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and don't call them back, they email us to get the reason why.
Did he tell you about the date?
He did. He emailed us and said that he really liked you. He enjoyed the time that you guys spent together. He said that he mistakenly maybe had a little bit too much to drink.
Yeah. So he told you about Linda.
Yes, he did.
Oh, God.
Is
Yeah.
Linda the reason that you won't call him back?
Well, what else did he tell you about Linda and our first date?
That's pretty much it. He said that he brought his ex-girlfriend Linda up a few times, and he knows that that was probably stupid.
Did he mention that he took me to a restaurant that he used to go with her to?
Yeah, he did say that.
Okay. Did he mention what else he used to do with her there?
What?
No.
What? Rachel, what did he say?
I'd say for a first date, he definitely overshared information. Apparently, this restaurant was one of the restaurants that they would have sex in the bathroom.
Oh, my God.
And one of? I didn't think it could get worse than bringing up your ex on a first date. What?
Yeah. I mean, it was just, who does that? Who talks like that on a first date?
Oh, I'm mortified.
Wow.
I didn't ask.
Oh, my God.
How did he bring that up, Rachel?
I think he started drinking before the date, to be honest with you.
Okay.
He showed up a little bit loose. And he just started talking about the restaurant and how they used to meet there. And the reason it was a favorite is because they'd had sex in the bathroom.
How did you respond?
And I had to pee, and I wasn't going to go in there after I heard that. Like, I had to hold it for the rest of the date. It was miserable.
Yeah, of course you're scared to go in the bathroom. You're scared he might follow you in there.
I don't, exactly. He proceeded to tell me that he had a goal with Linda to do it all over the city, in all different places, and all different positions, sort of giving me the walking tour of where they had sex.
Oh, my God.
Rachel?
Oh,
Yeah, and positions they did it in, like at the Starbucks. And I didn't need to hear.
Rachel,
Yes.
David is actually on the other line listening.
What?
David's on the phone.
He's listening to me right now.
Yes.
Hey, Rachel.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit in shock right now. So he heard everything?
Yeah. David, you said you don't remember saying that stuff?
I screwed up, obviously. I would not say something like that. I'm just sorry. I don't think that's, good behavior, especially for a first date. And
No, it's not good
I'm
behavior
sorry.
for a first date. It made me feel horrible. Like you're talking about another woman by name and all the places you did it with her and what you did with her, and you seem to be enjoying it. I was not. I mean, you didn't read me at all. It was awful. You were. I mean, you'd had drinks before our date, had you not? I mean, you smelled like
yeah.
you had
Just
some
to
booze,
loosen up, and
you were very
not to
loose.
drink too fast.
You were very loose.
I'm being polite.
That's not me. Like that's not me normally. Like that's just a mistake that I apologize for. That I hope
You're supposed to be there, taking care of me and entertaining and getting to know one another, and you're drunk. You don't remember any of
Well,
it?
now, Rachel, I think it was probably pretty entertaining.
No, Jubal.
Yeah, very entertaining for him.
That's not laughable. It's horrible.
Oh yeah, it's horrible. But plus time horrible could work out and be laughable.
No, well, trust me, and my friends laughed about you.
David,
It was funny.
what would make you think? And I know I know you were drunk, but what would make you think it's okay to talk about doing things with your ex-girlfriend in the bathroom?
I imagine it's something she must have said that got me going in that direction. Not
Don't blame it on me. I didn't even know what cowboy style was before I had to go home and Google it.
That's
Well,
amazing.
I don't blame it on
a couple
me.
different things.
David, are you ready to date? Are you not over your ex?
No.
I'm over. It's
over, on the side, underneath, all over the place.
over, which is like why I like trashing her.
Rachel, there's a long list of reasons you shouldn't call David back. Was there anything that you liked about him on the date?
When it was over, was great.
But if you listen to him now, though, he's sober. He sounds really apologetic. It's not like he doesn't, agree.
He does not sound really apologetic.
David?
I am really apologetic. I just am kind of, you're telling me things that are awful that I did that I don't remember doing. So I'm just...
No woman is going to stand for this.
Unless it's
I've known women that have stood for it.
Unless it's one of Jubal's ex-girlfriends.
I mean, just don't generalize women. I mean, we all have our things,
David, okay,
don't generalize women.
Try to state your case here.
Look, I made a mistake, and I'm sorry. And most men won't apologize for their mistakes. And I think you're super hot, and I had a good time, and I would love to get a chance to prove to you that I'm not an idiot.
I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Rachel, would you like to go out on a second date with David? We'll pay for it.
It takes a certain kind of man to say that sort of thing and to apologize, so I am going to give you an answer. David, here's your answer.
Wow. All right.
Wow. I thought she was just
going to...
I'm not going to call her back, dude. David, did you learn something at least maybe about yourself on dates and not drinking beforehand?
Yeah, I mean, everything I learned is in that sentence. Just don't do that next time.
David, two words for you in your dating future, all right?
Okay.
Bikini baristas. Get after it.
He's right.
Brooke and Jubal.
Really interested to hear what happened in today's second date update because Wade, who is on the phone with us, he wants us to call a girl named Miley. They went out on a date, and after their date, he got 2 texts from her. One text said, "You're awesome. I totally want to see you again." And then a few days later, he got a text, and I'm paraphrasing, but he got a text that said, "You're disgusting, and I never want to see you again in my life." A few days later.
Wow.
And he hadn't hung out with her any time between those texts.
What?
So it went from, "Yeah, I want to see you," to "You're disgusting," without them even seeing each other. Wade, what's up, man? How are you?
I am not good, and I'm really confused.
That's understandable. I'd be confused, too, if somebody was like, "Hey, I really want to see you again," and then the next day they're like, "You're a disgusting pig, and I hate you."
Right? I mean, it makes no sense to me whatsoever, and I'm kind of glad that somebody is trying to help me figure this out because it's driving me crazy.
Maybe she's just crazy and she's playing like hard to get.
That is messed up way to play hard to get.
So how do you go from a girl wanting to go out with you to a girl calling you disgusting in the matter of just a couple days without you doing anything?
I have no idea. She must have Googled me or something. Maybe she looked at my Facebook, but I don't really do Facebook very much. So
if she looked at your Facebook, is there something on there that would be disgusting?
No, there's nothing disgusting on there.
You're not married or anything, right?
Absolutely not. I am a single guy, single, ready to mingle.
All right, well, maybe it's something that you did on the date. How did the date go? Was everything cool?
Yeah, everything seemed to be going fine. She seemed really into me. The meal was fun. I mean, to be honest with you, we did have a little bit to drink. So,
Okay, but the date obviously went well if after your date she was texting you saying she wanted to see you again.
Yeah, I mean, she did leave really late at night. But
She left late at night?
Yeah, she left at 3 o'clock in the morning. I just
from the restaurant? You guys...
No. We're definitely feeling each other. And so I was like, hey, why don't we go back to my place and hang out, watch a movie, have some cocoa. I don't remember what excuse I made.
Have some cocoa? Does that usually kill it with the ladies for you?
Sometimes. I don't know. So we grabbed an Uber and went back to my place. And we just kind of made out. And she left around, I don't know, sometime between 2 or 3. I wasn't awake.
Okay.
But wait a minute. Had you guys known each other at all before this date?
No. We met through a dating app. And we talked for a while online through the app. But
all right, so you have no clue why she's calling you disgusting all of a sudden and says she wants nothing to do with you.
I have no idea. I mean, maybe she knows one of my ex-girlfriends who hates me, and they talked about me. Or she saw a weird post, and maybe she messaged somebody randomly online to ask about me. I have no idea.
Do you have that much? I mean, how many crazy ex-girlfriends are out there? Because you sound like it's a very high possibility.
I mean, I'm not young, so everybody has at least 1 or 2 crazy exes. That's why you broke up with me, right?
I will
so
give you that.
You think in your mind there's a possibility she ran into one of your crazy exes and they talked a bunch of trash about you and now she thinks you're disgusting.
That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know what else it could be.
And you're not leaving anything out like, oh, I sent her a junk pic, by the way.
I mean, I don't think I did that. I should check the phone.
You should know if you're sending those things out.
Hold on. Let me check real quick. I don't think I did.
Okay.
That's good.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
And find out why she hates you. Hang on.
Thanks, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, we're in the middle of a second date update, and if you missed the first part, Wade is on the phone with us, and Wade is a bold-faced liar.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Ouch.
Wade.
What? What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't
No.
think anyone
So,
does.
Wade, when we talked to you a little while ago, you told us that the girl you went on a date with texted you after the date saying that you were disgusting and she never wanted to see you again. And you said, I have no idea why.
That's right.
Well, I Googled your name. I got your last name from our producer, and I Googled Wade, and guess what I found? There's a Wade in Ohio who has 3 kids and a wife. And you said you weren't hiding anything. What's up with that, Wade?
That is obviously not me.
You from Ohio? You're from Ohio? You got kids and a wife, and you're going out on dates here?
Oh.
Hang up on him, Jubal.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Wade. That's obviously
Nope.
not me.
I looked it up. Only one Wade in the entire world.
Wow, Jubal, you should
And
be
it's
a
that
PI.
guy. So disrespectful to come on this show and just lie to us like that, Wade.
You guys are ridiculous.
All right. Well, we're about to call Miley and see why, in fact, she isn't calling you back because I guess there may be another Wade Miller out there. Are you ready to give her a call?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Miley, please?
This is Miley.
Hey, Miley, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Do you know who I am?
No. Should I?
I guess you don't have to, but it'd be cool if you did. I host the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning, and one of our listeners emailed us about you.
It wasn't my mother, was it?
No, it was not your mom. Maybe that's another segment we have to do on the show for a different time. I don't know, but we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date and then blow somebody off, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why.
Okay.
Any curious at all who emailed us about you?
I don't really need to hear anymore. I'm pretty sure who emailed you, and he's disgusting. I had to go to the doctor because of him.
What? You had to go to the doctor because I'm calling about a guy named Wade. I'm hoping we have the right person because I don't want to get somebody else's stuff out there.
What? Yeah, you have the right person.
Okay. And why'd you have to go to the doctor after going out on a date with Wade?
He gave me head lice.
Shut up. He gave you lice? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
He gave you. Are you sure that he gave you lice?
I'm positive.
Why? How can you be sure?
Well, he's the only person that I was, close with in a really long time, and after that, I had to go to the doctor to get the head lice removed from my head.
You haven't been around like any kids, or there is no other way you could have possibly gotten head lice?
Absolutely not.
So Wade's the only person that you've been around in weeks.
Well, the only person I was close enough to have those disgusting bugs jump onto my hair from, yes.
Did it seem like he was itching his head and stuff while he was out with you?
Well, yeah, he was scratching his head, and yeah, he's disgusting.
Okay, so that's the reason you don't want to go out with Wade, because you're positive that he gave you head lice.
Well, would you want to go out with somebody who gave you something after a date?
For me, it's my thing. Like, I like going out with people that give me things. In all different shapes and sizes.
But he's weird.
But I'm into different stuff than most people, so I guess I can see where you're coming from. Well, thanks for being honest with us, Miley. I appreciate it. I hope the lice is gone now.
Oh, yes, it's definitely gone.
Oh, it's making me itchy just even talking about
Yeah.
it. Seriously. Yeah.
Miley, I should also let you know that Wade is actually on the other line listening, too.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Wade, are you there?
Hi, Miley. I don't think I have head lice.
I don't think.
Well, maybe you should go to the doctor and get it checked out and then go through everything I had to go through to get them removed from your hair.
Come on, I mean, this is ridiculous. I don't have head lice.
Are you calling me a liar?
No. I mean, I'm sure you had head lice.
That came out wrong.
I mean, like, I believe you, but I don't think maybe you didn't get it from me.
All right, smartass. Then where did I get them from? I had to go put on a special shampoo to have these disgusting bugs killed, then have a tiny little comb through all of my hair to get their carcasses removed
Oh
from
my
hair.
gosh.
So where do you think that I got these bugs from if it wasn't from you?
I don't know where you got them. Have you stayed at a hotel?
No.
I don't think you can get it that way.
I'm just saying, you can get lice from places, not just people. Like, these things, I'm sure they jump around and stuff, you know?
So you don't have lice at all, Wade?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think you would know if you had lice, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have a clinical practitioner in front of me to confirm it, but...
You do have lice, Wade. I saw you scratching your head the entire time we were together, and I didn't...
That's ridiculous. Just because I scratched my head?
That's a symptom of head lice. Scratching.
When you were telling this whole story, I was afraid you were going to say I had given you, like, gonorrhea or something. This is ridiculous.
So you have gonorrhea. That's a possibility, but head lice isn't a possibility, Wade? I don't think you're doing yourself
we
any
didn't
favors.
sleep together, so that'd be pretty impossible, but, like, I actually got scared when she brought it up.
You got...
lice, and she's trying to say I have lice.
Wait.
So you have other things that you could have passed along to her.
No, I don't. I'm a clean person. I don't have these things. And not even to say that lice is for dirty people. Like, kids at preschool get lice.
Yeah, but it doesn't...
What is lice?
It doesn't sound that way because you're like, I was so nervous. Thank God it was just lice.
No, I don't have gonorrhea or any other STD. Okay? I just came out wrong.
Well, all right. So now knowing this, I'd love to ask Miley if she'll go on a second date with you. Miley, would you like to go out on a second date with Wade? He could possibly have lice, but definitely doesn't have gonorrhea. We'll pay for the date.
Never. No.
No?
What if he went to the doctor and got checked and it turns out he's clean? You liked him a lot at one point.
No, thank you.
Wade, I'll ask her again if you promise to take an AIDS test. Can you do that?
I don't have AIDS. This is ridiculous. Like,
I don't know, Wade.
I mean, this is just a downward spiral. This is getting worse. Like, I don't have any STDs.
It starts, hey, everybody knows it starts at lice, and then it goes to AIDS.
This is ridiculous.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Whenever anybody says, I had to go to the doctor after going on a date with this person, it's usually never a good thing. It's never like, I had to go to the doctor because I was lovesick.
My heart hurts so bad.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm talking about today's second date update. This guy, Wade, went out on a date with a girl named Miley. She wasn't calling him back after the date. He had no idea why. And then when we got her on the phone, it turns out that she's convinced that her date with Wade made her have head lice. She got lice from Wade. Text in at 78592 that said, Miley is basic and Wade sounds cool. Lice and everything. It just shows that anybody will date anybody in the second date updates. Every time we do one of these, no matter how bad it is, people always text in like, I'll go on a date with them.
Yeah.
So you date a lice-riddled man like Wade.
You don't, the thing is, she accused him of having lice. He said that he didn't have it. I just read an article where people were having lice because of taking selfies, because they put their heads together. And it's like having a whole influx of lice infestation.
Yeah.
So who knows? She could have got it from anywhere. I'd go out with him too.
She's like, you were scratching your head the whole time. I feel like he just scratched his head once, and she's like, oh my God, that was it.
She got
It's
lice
totally him.
somewhere. Maybe not from him, yeah. And she's looking back on the date like, oh my God, that guy was scratching his head the whole time, even if he wasn't. Somebody else texted in at 78592. Could be worse. Could have been crabs.
Mm-hmm. I will say,
It's very true.
it was a little suspect when Wade was like, well, I thought she was going to say gonorrhea.
Yeah, that was
but
the
she
weird thing.
didn't.
That was the weird thing. If you missed the second date update, we got the two of them on the phone, and she was saying, "You gave me lice." He was like, "No, I didn't give you lice. I don't have lice. I promise." But instead of just saying that, he goes, "Whoa, whew, man, when you said you had to go to the doctor, I thought it was going to be gonorrhea."
And so specific, not just like an STD.
Yeah, exactly.
And he just kept digging himself deeper and deeper. He's like, "No, that's not what I meant. What I meant was there are other things you could get." And it sounded like he just had every STD on the planet.
Even though
and as soon as she was like, "I had to go to the doctor," he's like listing off all the things that he could possibly have given her, other than lice. He's like, "Dude, I have gonorrhea, not lice. Okay, seriously."
Great.
I'm got so much chlamydia, like I'm all clammed up. I got clammed everywhere. But head lice? Absolutely not. I'm not disgusting. Another text in at 78592 says, "That girl is an idiot. You can get lice from just about anywhere," which is true. I mean, she could have been in a cab maybe and put her head on the back, the headrest.
She shared a girlfriend's coat who had lice, or maybe a coworker who has kids that had lice, sat in her chair, who knows?
I might have given him a chance and just been like, "All right, well, go to the doctor and prove to me that you don't have lice," and maybe we'll go out again, because she said she liked him until that point.
That's always a romantic first date story.
Yeah, it is.
We met, he gave me lice, I made him prove that he didn't have it, and we fell in love.
And that's when I knew.
Yeah.
I did get gonorrhea from him, however, but at least it wasn't the lice. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Johnny Knoxville here.
I don't even think the guy that's on the phone to do a second date update today should even want to get a hold of this girl that he wants us to call.
Why?
Well, his email said that she turned down free pizza. And anybody who turns down free pizza, in my opinion, is a communist.
Whoa!
That's right. Not even worth your time at all. Daryl, are you sure you still want to call this girl?
Yeah, I'm
all right.
still sure.
You realize she turned down delicious pizza, right?
I do realize that.
Sounds like you want to kick her out of the country as
Damn
well.
it, Daryl, I hate her so much. Tell us her name, first of all. What is her name?
Monica.
And how did you meet Monica?
We actually met on Tinder.
Oh,
nice.
And I thought she was really cute, and we were chatting back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought everything was going great, and so I asked her out to dinner.
And you guys went to dinner? Did you go to pizza?
No.
Oh.
No.
Sorry. Didn't mean to bring up that sore subject again.
Jesus.
It's okay. We actually ended up going to a bar because she said that she already had eaten, and she suggested, "Why don't we just get some drinks?" So that's what we did. We went to a bar, grabbed some drinks.
I always think it's smarter to go straight to drinks on a first date. It's not as involved.
You loosen up right away.
You loosen up, and you can bail after one drink if it turns out the whole situation's bad.
Yeah, that's true. The only issue was that I hadn't eaten anything.
So you got super hammered?
Oh, no.
But it was going so well, though. We were telling stories, but then I realized I was getting really tipsy, and I kind of got a little drunk, and I have no idea how I was coming off. So I'm thinking I got to get some food in me. So I suggested, well, why don't we come back to my place? We can just get a pizza and hang out some more there. And
that's what she dropped the hammer on you, huh?
Right. Yeah. She said no.
Turn down free pizza at your place. I am so fired up about this, Daryl. Do you think that she turned down the offer for free pizza because it was at your place?
Yeah.
And you didn't say, let's go to a place where they have pizza at a restaurant?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I'm hoping she didn't get the wrong message. But, she helped me flag down a cab.
Well, that was nice.
Were you that drunk?
Well, I couldn't drive.
Yeah, but for her to help you flag down a cab, sounds like you were falling down and she had to drag you out there and help you get in a car.
Well, no, not exactly. It was. I was conscious, but I just.
Were you able to walk straight, Daryl?
I think so.
If we were to ask your friends, would they say you have a really bad history with drunk behavior? Do you get ridiculous? Do you take your pants off in public like Jubal?
No, nothing like that. I had no food in me at all. So.
How much of the date do you remember? Do you remember all of your conversations? Because you say you don't know how you came off.
Earlier on, I remember everything, and just I'm remembering pieces of it. I remember flagging down the cab and everything.
And I remember when she said no to the pizza.
Yeah, who wouldn't? Who would forget that?
Daryl, was there a chemistry, like, were things really honestly going really well before you got wasted that you remember?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Things were going really well. We were connecting, and she loved my stories, everything we're talking back and forth.
When I'm drunk, I think I'm telling great stories,
Yeah,
though, too.
me too. I had a drunk guy the other night at a comedy show tell me the same story 3 times in a row.
And he was like, I'm killing it.
Yeah, and he thought he was doing a great job. Well, obviously, you've tried to get a hold of her to go out again. Has she responded at all?
Well, I texted her that night saying sorry for being so tipsy and thanking her. And she actually texted me right back. She, LOL'd and says no problem.
Okay.
But since then, I haven't been able to get a hold of her at all.
You haven't heard anything from her?
Really?
No.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, see if we can get this pizza-hating Nazi on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Daryl is on the phone with us right now. He wants us to call a girl named Monica today. Daryl admittedly got a little too drunk on his first date with Monica. The only thing he really remembers is them having good conversation while they were out having drinks, and then him inviting her back to his place to have some pizza because he hadn't had anything to eat yet, and her saying no, and then helping him get into a cab.
Yeah.
Daryl, I'm actually really excited for your second date update because it's kind of like Christmas morning for me. It's kind of like unwrapping a present to see what the hell you did when you were drunk. Every time after a night of drinking, you always wonder what exactly happened. Even if you remember everything going right, you're still like, I don't know, though. Something could have gone wrong, and you don't know until you actually talk to the person who was around you sober, and they can tell you if you did something weird.
It's like a fun case of amnesia.
Yeah, are you ready to find out if you did something wrong?
I am, yeah.
Do you think that there's a possibility you could have, or do you think maybe she just couldn't be turned off by the fact that you got so drunk on your first date?
Honestly, I don't know. I'd like to just ask her if we could go on like a legit date and get some dinner and present myself as I truly am.
Before we make this phone call, do you need to take a shot of something to get your courage up?
No, I'm not going to do that.
All right, I'll call it right now. Here we go, man.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Monica, please?
Speaking.
Monica, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay, how can I help you?
Do you know who this is?
Some type of a business? I guess, I don't know.
Yes, it is, sort of. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5 radio show.
Okay.
I'm calling you, Monica, because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners.
Okay.
And he emailed our show asking if we could get you on the phone to find out why you won't call him back for a second date.
Who are we talking about?
His name is Daryl.
God.
He says that you guys went out and had a few drinks together. He maybe had more than a few drinks. And the last thing he remembers is you helping him get into a cab.
Well, okay, yeah, that's what happened.
Okay. And he says that he's been trying to get a hold of you because he'd love to see you again, but you have not been returning any of his texts or phone calls. That's why we're calling you. We're asking if he did something wrong on the date, and you don't want to see him again.
Well, yeah, honestly, guys, I really don't have time to talk about, like, the worst dates of my life.
Whoa, wow, the worst date of your life. Can you just give us a little bit of information?
I mean, he said some stuff that I just can't get out of my mind, and that just let me know he's not for me.
Monica, do you have a few minutes to just tell us what he said so that we can tell him not to ever do that again to another female?
Yeah.
Okay. We were having drinks. We were bantering back and forth. We were telling stories about, our worst dates and things like that on Tinder. And it kind of turned into like a one-up thing, So I would say something and tell him about the guy that, tried to grope my butt. And then he would say something. And then I would go back. And I said one thing, and he told me something that is just disgusting. He told me that he had chlamydia.
What?
How did he get to chlamydia?
He told you like he currently has chlamydia?
Oh. And not only that, he said he's had it like 3 times.
Wow.
Like, was it like a confession, or was it like he's trying?
Three different times.
Oh, no.
How did that come up? Did he just spit it out like that?
It was really weird. I think the alcohol had him, being a little bit more honest than he wanted to. So, he was telling me, and I told my story, and then he said, since he's been on Tinder, he's gotten chlamydia 3 times.
Oh, wow. All right, Monica.
That's awful.
Hey, completely understandable why you aren't calling him back and maybe don't want to see him again.
You can't get out of that one.
Yeah, once you tell somebody you have an STD on a first date, usually it doesn't end up very well.
Unless they've got it too. Really.
No wonder she said no to going home to pizza.
Yeah.
It was really weird because, I said, like, who still has sex without condoms, like in today's day? Who does that? And he said that he got a vasectomy so he could have sex and it would feel better. So he would rather have a disease than have kids.
And he also opened up to you that he had a vasectomy.
Oh,
wow.
Monica, if you could say one thing to Daryl to help him date better, what would it be?
First, don't lead with that you've had chlamydia 3 times. Like, that's not okay on the first date. And then secondly, just slow your roll. Like, calm down.
Monica, you kind of already just told him that because Daryl is actually on the phone listening.
Listen, I don't remember saying that to you, okay? I just want to move forward with this, and whatever happens in our past is in the past.
Whoa. Slow down. We are moving forward. As soon as I put you in the cab, you move forward from my life.
Just pretend I didn't say that, and I just want to move forward. I don't care what happens in your past. You don't have to tell me everything. I didn't mean to. I don't remember.
Are you serious? Are you out of your mind? Are you really trying to have a future with me when you've already admitted to having chlamydia 3 times?
All I'm saying is there's more to me than you know.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to have a legit date.
Like other STDs?
Oh my gosh, girl.
I'm so sorry that you think that this is going to go any further. I have to be completely honest with you. You're the reason I'm off Tinder to begin with. So I'm over it.
You dropped Tinder after this date?
I'm completely done with it. Like, he was the icing on the cake, the cherry on top. He was like the stamp that closed everything up for me.
Daryl, why would you be so open about that?
I had an empty stomach.
That's not an excuse, Daryl.
Stomach.
Yeah,
Got a lot
that
of
stomach
things.
is ruining your life, man. It's
my
making you get drunk on first dates. It's making you get chlamydia, all kinds of stuff. Monica, would you like to go out on a second date with Daryl? We will pay for
I
it.
think that I am very secure in my answer and saying hell no.
Yeah.
All right, Daryl, there you go, man. That's your answer. I'm sorry, no second date for you.
Yeah, all right.
Daryl, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, I mean, I know you're not technically okay, but I mean, mentally, are you all right?
Oh.
Yeah, I'll survive.
Are you gonna?
Thanks, guys.
I mean, you realize that telling somebody that you have an STD on a first date could be a turnoff, right?
Yeah.
You sound kind of shocked still.
I realize that, but at least I don't have herpes.
Good point. You got something that can go away with some penicillin or whatever. You know what? I think we can all say that today.
Yeah.
At least we don't have herpes.
It's all about perspective.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at this time, we do the second date updates. You go out on a date and someone doesn't call you back. Let us call them for you and help solve all of your problems or create new ones. We've got Hannah on the phone right now. Hannah emailed us about a date she went on with a guy named Pete. Hannah, how are you?
I'm good. Hey, guys. How are you doing?
Hey, what's up? Tell us about Pete. Tell us about your date. Tell us about how it all went.
I think it was a really, really good date. We went out to dinner downtown.
All right.
We had a really good conversation. He was such a gentleman. And then we went to go watch a movie.
All right.
It's a long date.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it just was going really, really well. And then afterwards, we went back to his place.
Okay.
And we kind of had a nightcap. We,
And by nightcap, do you mean?
we got intimate.
All right. Yes. Nice.
Own it, Hannah.
Good to hear
Own
it. So what happened when you guys were done? Did you leave right after? You leave in the morning? How'd that work?
Well, he cooked me breakfast, and then, I mean, it was just so, like, he gave me a long, passionate kiss goodbye, and he's like, I can't wait to see you again. So I'm thinking, this is probably the best date I've ever had.
Nice.
And ever since then, nothing.
Really?
He cooked you breakfast and hasn't called you back.
No, but then why? I'm so confused.
Okay.
I'm confused,
Have you
too.
tried to get a hold of him?
I mean, I texted him once to be like,
Okay.
hey, how are you? You know, just a few days later, just because I don't want to look like a crazy stalker.
Jubal, if you hooked up with a girl on a first date
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't like her, you wouldn't cook her breakfast, would you?
Probably not. No. I'd probably try to figure out a way to get her out there as quickly as possible.
Right, you had a
know what I
business
mean?
meeting, you had to go to work.
If I made breakfast, it would be a trail of bacon from the bed to her car to get her out of there. So, I mean, it seems like he liked you.
I like the trail of bacon idea.
I like the kind of girls you go for, Jubal.
Okay, Hannah, so we're going to call him and find out why he didn't get back to you. And you can't think of anything.
I thought the night went so great. We had such good chemistry. I mean, I honestly am clueless.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're going to call him right after this and see if we can get your answer, okay?
Thanks, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, we've got Hannah on the phone right now. Hannah went out on a date with a guy named Pete that she really liked. They ended up hooking up. The next morning, he made her breakfast and kissed her goodbye, and she hasn't heard back from him. Hannah, are you ready to call Pete? And
Yes.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
You are
I
ready.
just want to know. I just want to know. That's all.
How did you meet Pete, Hannah?
I have a friend of a friend. He's single. He's cute. So it's kind of like a blind date hookup.
Cute.
Hello?
Hey, I was looking for Pete.
Yeah, this is Pete.
Pete, what's up, dude? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm good. Why are you calling?
I want to talk to you about a mutual friend that you and I have.
Okay.
It's a girl named Hannah.
Why are you calling me about Hannah?
Well, I know that you went on a date with Hannah and you guys hooked up, and the next morning you made her breakfast and everything seemed cool and haven't called her. So I was calling kind of on Hannah's behalf to ask why I haven't gotten back to her.
Is this on air right now? Is this on the radio right now?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I gotta go. Sorry.
No. Hey, hang on. Pete, 1 second, dude. Please don't hang up. All right.
Call him again?
Try to call him back, yeah.
Dude, Hannah, what did you do?
Does not want to talk about Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
See if we can get him back.
This is inappropriate, man.
Look, don't hang up.
No, it's bullshit. You shouldn't be asking me about my private life here. It's bullshit.
Okay.
Get me off the air.
Hang on a second, Pete. What is this? Okay. Producer Boy just handed me a piece of paper. That's true?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Apparently, Pete, our producer went to your Facebook and it says you are engaged.
What?
You're joking.
Is this for real?
Pete, are you engaged, dude?
He hung up. I heard it
Is he
click. I
gone?
think he hung up.
Hey.
Are you joking?
Wow. That was weird. All right, we're gonna stop for a second and try to sort this out. I think we need to figure out if this is really true or not. Okay, so we got an update. A few minutes ago during the second date update, we were calling Pete to find out why he wasn't calling Hannah back. He hung up on us when we first got him on the phone, so producer Boyd went to his Facebook page to try to get like another contact for him, a phone number or something, and found out through Pete's Facebook that he was actually engaged. And apparently, producer Boyd then messaged his fiance, and he's telling me that she's on the phone right now. Is she really on the phone right now?
She's online too.
Is this Jessica?
Yeah.
Do you have a fiance named Pete?
Do I have a fiance named Pete? Yeah.
I don't want to do this.
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. Can you describe Pete for me?
Yeah. He's my fiance. We've
been together for a while. We're getting married in the summer. He's
Okay.
Is there
really great. And
just to like.
why are you asking me this? This is
How long have you been together?
Well, we've been engaged for about a year, a little over a year.
A year?
Hang on.
Slow down.
Hang on, Hannah. Let's make sure this is the right dude.
All right. Who is this?
This is Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. Hannah's on the phone with us. Hannah emailed us about a guy that she went out with and hooked up with who wouldn't call her back after they, had a night of fun. That guy is your fiance.
Is this a joke?
No.
Are you kidding me? That's not possible.
Is there any way you've been out of town over the weekends?
Yeah.
When did this happen, Hannah?
On Friday night.
Okay. Were you with Pete on Friday night?
No, and he... Oh, my God.
I know, honey.
And he didn't answer my phone calls or my texts on Friday. And are you guys... Is this...
It's not
okay,
a joke.
Jessica, so where did Pete tell you he was on Friday night?
He said he had to work late.
Okay, and he didn't answer
And he
you.
wouldn't answer any of my texts or anything. And, oh, my God, are you kidding me?
Hannah, tell Jessica about what you did Friday night.
I'm really sorry. I honestly had no idea this guy was engaged. I thought he was just a great guy, and we went on a date. We went back to
You went on a date? Like a prearranged date? What? I'm trying very hard to give him the benefit of the doubt and not freak out right now.
What's Pete's last name? Jessica, what's Pete's last name? We'll beep it out. Hannah, what's the guy's last name that you went out with?
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Have you guys had any problems with cheating before in your...
No, not that I'm aware of.
Hannah, how did you meet Pete again?
Just through a mutual acquaintance.
Mutual acquaintance.
Who?
This guy, Charles.
Jessica, is Charles a friend of Pete's that you know?
Yeah, he's a friend of Pete's.
Okay.
He's a friend of Pete's that I don't get along with. This is just unbelievably...
We tried to
How did you go out on a date? Are you saying you were at a party? Or I don't understand what you're saying to me.
Jessica, I would tell you to not get mad at Hannah because it sounds like Hannah legitimately didn't know that he had a fiance. So
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know who I'm mad at right now. I'm just in shock, okay? So cut me some slack here because you were in my house, Hannah. P.S.
You can be as
You
mad...
were in my house.
Wait. Jessica, you live there?
Wait, but you lived there? Because there was no pictures of any girls in that house.
Oh, my God.
Are you okay, honey?
No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm engaged. I'm not okay at all.
Oh, that makes my heart hurt.
I feel terrible right now.
We tried to get Pete on the phone, Jessica, to talk about why he wasn't calling Hannah back, and he got angry and hung up on us, obviously, because he has a fiance. I'm sorry you had to hear about it this way.
I am too.
Hey, Jessica, we're going to give you just a second to compose yourself, okay? And then we're going to talk to you a little more, all right?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to put you on hold for 1 second.
Okay.
All right, this is the third segment of the second date update today because obviously things got a little serious. Hannah went out with a guy named Peter. They hooked up. We tried to get him on the phone. He got mad and hung up on us, and then we found out that he actually had a fiance. Jessica, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Have you flushed your engagement ring down the toilet yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
Have you suspected him of cheating before or anything else?
I've had my moments of worrying about that a little bit, but I've always told myself to take the high road and not...
Be accusatory.
Yeah, and
What-
to trust the
Right.
commitment that we've made to
Which
each other.
you should be able to.
What is
Right.
your plan, Jessica, for confronting Pete?
I don't know yet. I just found... I don't know. I am... My blood is boiling, though, right now, and I don't know if I am going to pack my stuff and just get out of here, or I'm just going to...
Jessica, I'm going to tell you from a guy's point of view who has been caught cheating when he's been living with girls that he's been with. just walk away. Like, honestly, that's the best way to do it for both you guys. Because you leave, you can find someone else who's not going to cheat on you. And if you don't leave, then you're always going to have that doubt. You're always going to be on his case. It's not going to be a good relationship on either side. So no matter what, now that you know this, my advice to you would be just to go there when he's not there, get your stuff. Don't even give him the satisfaction of a conversation about it.
Because all he's going to do is lie about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, how many times have you been honest, Jubal, when you had gotten caught in cheating?
I am never honest. So Jessica, that's what I would tell you to do, okay?
Thank you. I mean, I guess I'm glad I'm finding this out. I'm not at all, but
Hey, it's better to know now than to have to get a divorce, right?
And let me tell you, we threw one badass unbachelorette party in Vegas after my girlfriend broke up with her second fiance, and it was way more fun.
Hey, Jessica, will you stay in touch with us just to let us know how you're doing and how everything wraps up?
yeah.
All right.
You're going to be okay.
Thanks, you guys.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. It really
thank you.
isn't. I know it sucks right now, but it's not.
All right.
There's plenty of guys like me out there.
That's not hope.
God, I don't know.
It's the opposite.
All right. Keep in touch with us, okay?
All right, thanks.